Yeah,
Hey
Saya
guys,
will
and
just do everything, don't worry.
hey guys, welcome to my channel, Time's But a Window. Today, whatever it is, I am joined by DJ and... Everyone introduce yourself.
Introducing myself? You introduce me, ho? Wow.
Alright, so I'm just here with DJ.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, I'm Bree.
And Bree, and...
No, I'm not doing it. You do it.
some girl.
Some girl. Okay, well, we're calling off the stream, guys. Sorry.
And Saya, of course, and we are going to be playing some Diablo 2 expansion. I call it expansion, just LOD, Lord of Destruction. Basically, I actually don't have a lot of experience with this version of the game. So, Ganji here is going to be walking me through it a little bit this time.
Yeah, that'll happen. Well, I do have a lot of experience. I played this game for many years. I even got suspended from school because of this game. So I have a lot of experience in this expansion pack. Very excited. Very excited.
How do I like Valorant? It's good. It's not as good as Counter-Strike, obviously. It's got too many powers, but the mechanics are fun. The powers make it crazy, absolutely insane. Anyone here have any opinions on Valorant? Saya. That's her opinion on Valorant. Ganji.
Never. What? I am busy, John.
Sorry about that. I mean, just get you over.
Jeez.
What'd you say, Bree?
I said I've never played Valorant.
Valorant is a trash game. It's full of trash. Don't play it.
It's Zoomer Counter-Strike. It's made for Zoomers. And that's okay, though. You know what I mean? They need their thing, but Counter-Strike is superior. Yeah, the abilities, it's like I win buttons. I don't like them.
That's the problem, is that they're I win buttons. They should be ridiculously nerfed. Well, they shouldn't be so many. There should have been like a set of like 6 you could choose from, and that'd be it. Instead of having like new classes come out all the time, and you have to pay for the classes, and they make them super OP when they release them, and then they nerf the shit out of them right after you buy them.
It's straight out. It's a textbook play from like League of Legends. You know what I mean? They like always release a new character. Next thing you know, it's like,
oh my god, you hear about Xandorf? He's fucking god tier.
As someone that's never played League of Legends, I did not know this, but it makes sense because of the same company, right?
Exactly. Yeah, they know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing. Oh, and here's the funniest thing ever. Since I was in the closed beta, they promised that no abilities would be like actual abilities to kill people with. And then they released a German character with a sentry. And then it was all over. And then from that point on...
her abilities are literally bombs that kill people, a bazooka that kills people.
And the bazooka, yes, exactly. Yeah. And they just went against their grain, and it was, or what they said, or promised, I should say. And yeah. I do have to admit, though, the guns do feel clean. Like the hit reg feels good.
I was saying, like, I'm a good rifler in that game. You just aim at the head, easy one tap.
Mm-hmm. It feels good too. Like they did a very good job. It sort of simulated what I felt back in like CS 1.5. Yeah. Where like it had that more squishy feeling.
I mean, if Counter-Strike were to die tomorrow, that'd be the game I'd move over to.
Yeah, 1000%. I would just like have to start listening to, you know, like trap music and, you know, Lil Nas X and all that, and I'd have to like, you know, be really into like, you know, saying things like, yo, no cap, but like we need to go B, you know, stuff like that.
What's your opinion on Fortnite?
No cap? Sick. No. Dude, I don't know anything about Fortnite. I played it like a few times.
I played it once with Fawn, and I left in like 46 seconds, somewhere around there.
Yo, dude, you gotta crank 90s, bro. You gotta build your box. Dude, that game reminds me of two cats fighting with machine guns. Like you're just always in a box, and cats love cardboard boxes. It's like the same thing. Cat fight night.
Fortnite is a game I will never play. If all FPSs were to die, and Fortnite was the only FPS, I'd play Diablo.
Literally, man. Holy crap. Fortnite is, yeah. Is Fortnite even still pumping? Because I feel like they just recently like stole Among Us, which is a sign that they're like basically giving up.
Wasn't that how Fortnite became Fortnite? It didn't start as a zombie game, and then it became a battle royale.
True. Yeah, that's true. They did just were like, hey, let's just do what PUBG's doing. Then they dominated the world for like 3 years.
Saya, have you created a server yet? Saya, are you even here?
At
Good
least
thing
the
I'm a
lobby looks
necromancer.
pretty.
I can resurrect her.
Wait, what?
If she's dead, I can resurrect her.
Until she turns into one of your skeletons, and then she doesn't have to play anymore.
Should I make her a skeletal mage?
Oh, that's right. They get skeleton mages. Oh my god, that's so sick. Forgot about that. You get your crazy golem. I want to see what the iron golem looks like because the golem already looks cool, like in this version of the game.
I'm just glad you get to respec because originally in Diablo 2 there was no respec until I think 109 they added the quest where you could respec from Akara.
Yeah, I call her the purple bitch.
And since I want to see a lot of the skills, this build's gonna be very imperfect. Let's put it that way.
We're probably gonna need a death counter because it's gonna be a lot.
You're not gonna die once. You're not. There is no way. If she's a druid and I'm a necro, we're gonna have so many minions.
It is true. We're gonna have animals and
we're gonna have an
skeletons all over the
army.
place. Literally, you're right. Oh my god, that's true.
Okay, I'll stay in the back lines. Make sure we're not getting
Perfect.
followed.
What character?
I'm
are you
the
playing?
paladin, so I'm just gonna be an entry fragger,
I'm gonna do the first.
just like Counter Strike.
Oh yeah.
I was probably the most unintelligent, or sorry, lowest IQ professional in Counter Strike, because like I just got away with raw aim. Basically it, right? Am I right to say that? Is that correct?
Yeah, to an
like it is.
extent, but I mean, I don't know. You had quite a successful career with professional Counter Strike. You played on a lot of different teams. You played on you were on Devastation, right?
Devastation. I was on Check 6, which was the big one. Bloodsport. What else? A few others, dude. It's been so fucking long. Oh my god. But yeah, and it lasted too. Like it was. I actually threw in the towel because of college. That was another thing too. I could have, because I was coming up with Anger. Anger was among me and all that, and he was still kicking it, and he still is to this day. Well, he's a coach for Rise Nation. Oh, that's the craziest thing ever too. I got on Rise Nation through Overwatch because they had an Overwatch team right before the Overwatch League released. And then they were like, hey, it's a $10 million buy-in, so we're not going to participate, but would you like to still stay in the organization as a partnered streamer? I was like, yeah, sure. Anyway, Anger eventually joined Rise Nation. How crazy is that? And he loves it. But he's a coach now for Valorant.
That's
the Valorant
awesome.
Team. Yeah, man. Super
a
cool.
lot of CSS and 1.6 players that were really good are now coaches for Valorant teams.
Yeah, and it's actually helping out a lot because they're teaching them the right way to do things versus like these little Zoomers are like, I need 12,000 DPI sensitivity, and they're just rushing in like assholes and shit, thinking they can just like muscle their way through the game, and he's like, you can't do that.
Yeah, even like I was playing with Cactus. He's a up-and-coming CSGO player. It's really good, but he decided to give Valorant a little bit of a shot here these last couple of days. And Fawn and I hadn't played Valorant since it first showed up in beta. We came over to that game, and it's just like, oh yeah, slower movement mechanics. We should just start playing it kind of like Counter-Strike, just absolutely annihilating the other team. He's like... Because he's been playing with a couple like pro level players, and he's like, "How are you guys so good at this game?"
That's so funny. Like two different universes, man.
Yeah, I mean, we know how to play games like that because they are a little bit slower and more methodical. But then the powers, when the teams attack, it's just like, okay, now you got to figure out what you got to do in this kind of scenario when like nukes are falling all around you.
Yeah, it's like you turn and all of a sudden your screen is blind because there's a sun in the sky that's floating and blinding you. You're like, what the fuck is that? And you know what? It's funny. The chick that does that or whatever, that throws the shit in the sky and it blinds you and like just floats there. I always like when that purple ball would like fly into my screen. It was like one of those like Kovac aim trainers where I would just snap onto the ball immediately. And that's how I treated it, and it actually helped me like fight against it because the moment I'd see it, I'd just react to it instead of just like letting it happen and try to like look away from it, which is a lot of players do for some reason. But
I mean, I use the same kind of tactic where I go for like aggressive, unpredictable, cheeky plays to try to catch them as they're setting up for like a take. So like they're like take a step a little bit too far. I see their shoulder, take them out real quick, and then fall back to another position, and give us that 4v5 unless they have like Sage and Resurrect.
Yeah. Resurrecting in a tactical FPS that's competitive is probably the most toxic shit you could ever put in a game. I hate that so much. A resurrection, really?
Mhm.
Like, what the fuck?
I think the worst thing is the invisibility.
Yeah, man. Oh,
John,
Yeah.
are we doing hardcore?
Yeah, we are hardcore.
we're so hardcore.
We're hardcore.
Yeah, we're fucking hardcore. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, we're definitely hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
God, I can't wait to get killed by a random.
Yeah, if you guys want me to sign your
Fireball.
profiles, just leave a comment on mine to sign it. I'll get to it. But yeah,
Hey.
Saya, create a server when you're ready, and we will get in
trying.
there.
Is the server like lagging or something?
No, everything is going wrong
I don't.
right now.
Do you want me to
Everything's
create
lagging?
it?
No, I don't want you to
Actually-
create it.
I don't want to create it either. I have to move this down and like, hide the password. And
Is it right there? Trist Carmel 1? Is that it? Oh, it's 3 players already inside. That's crazy. I'm like looking at join game. There's only like 7 games on right now.
yeah, it's.
Oh, I
I-
see a lot more.
I'm surprised this game isn't more
Really?
popular, but maybe more people are playing like single player,
Oh
True.
yeah, the story first, and then.
or maybe everyone's in nightmare or hell because we can't see those servers.
Ah, true. And I'm seeing a lot of Slayer and Champion titles on characters' names in the lobby right now. That's probably why.
How do you
You-
see that?
In the lobby, like when you click the lobby button, there's like you see all the players in the bottom. You see all those little.
Oh,
characters.
oh,
I don't see anyone.
cool.
I'm all by myself.
Really, you're
Titus
by
with a window
yourself?
death, all by himself.
Yeah, I think you get titles on your characters when you beat the game on different difficulties. And what's cool too is in the ladder they had the character titles too, like Duke and like what is it, Matriarch and
Okay.
Yeah. In original classic, the titles were like, if you beat the entire game, it was like King, and if you do it in expansion, it's Guardian.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah, I can't. You know, I was thinking like on my stream, I was thinking like, why am I doing hardcore right now? Like, I don't really, I'm not. I don't know. I just like what I want to beat the game. Like, I want to see all the different acts. I want to see the graphics. You know what I mean?
I
wanna,
like the challenge, honestly. I find it like when
I
I
do.
play Diablo 1 with Saya, which we started doing last year. We do it frequently now. We play hardcore where if we die, one of us dies, and the other one can't res them because you get res scrolls in that game. Then
Oh,
we
yeah.
just start all the way over.
Ooh, challenging. I like it.
I can't make a lobby.
Really? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh, I literally cannot. It will not let me.
Some guy or whoever made a hardcore game called Starting Over Again.
All right, I made the game, and I'll give you guys the password in a second if I can hide the freaking thing, but I think I just black screened. Uh-oh.
Is it giving you trouble too?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Mhm.
Now I can.
Yeah, it looks like I just black screened. Uh-oh. I'll give it a second. If it doesn't go in, I will relaunch the game.
It's almost like this game's popular or something.
But there's only like 6 games showing.
I know, right? I think everyone's waiting for ladder to really dig into hardcore mode. I mean, you know what? Ladder hardcore sounds a lot of fun. Because like even if someone's like level like 70 something, if they get killed, man, they gotta go back.
There's a server game name called FU Blizzard.
Ugh. Oh, you're probably seeing also a different list because I'm whatchamacallit? West Coast.
Higher level. Oh.
No, West Coast.
All right, gonna control and delete, and I'll be right back, guys.
for sure. You put
All
a
right,
lot of
guys,
energy
we
and
are
effort
back.
into it.
I do. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. DJ, this time you create it and send me like do you have my phone number still?
No, I have a whole new phone number and everything.
I was gonna say send me a text with the password.
Just check fucking Discord, John. How hard is it?
Oh yeah, I can message you on Discord. Does that work?
Yeah, it'll work.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's do this.
Saya, secretly text me it.
Let's see.
There we go. I subbed.
Thank you. Okay, so I had a question, DJ. You've been to a lot of LAN tournaments for
yes, sir.
Counter-Strike 1.6 and Source. I don't think you went to any for CS:GO, right?
CS:GO, no, I did not.
Out of all the LAN tournaments, I know that you've won a few. Have you ever won a tournament without me on the roster?
Ooh. I actually, now thinking about it, I don't think so because we never had a definitive leader in any of my teams. We always placed like anywhere between like 4th to 2nd. Now thinking about it. Because you were always the definitive leader and you were really fucking good at it. Damn, how long you been waiting to ask me that?
It was something I thought about when you were talking about the teams earlier. I'm like, I know you went to a lot of LANs, but I think the only ones you actually won were when you were playing with me. And all the teams we did. Yeah.
Yeah, because we would always place like I said, like 4th to 2nd, you know? It's part of the reason why we were like kind of like a a B tier pro team, you know? Like we weren't like cream of the crop, but we were up there definitely.
You're still a very talented player.
Thanks.
Now, we don't need to fluff his ego anymore.
Let me know when the game is made so I can join it.
Well, that's actually why he asked, so you would fluff his ego.
I'm just double checking that I'm typing the password right. All right, so here I'll just DM both of you, or all of you rather. There we go. Here we go. And there we go. I'm gonna create it right now. It says creating game, so this might take 7 minutes. Just kidding, I'm in.
All right, now that I see there's a lot of people watching compared to how many there were, I want to reintroduce everyone. We got Saya tonight. We have what do you go by now, Deej?
Ganji.
Ganji.
Also known as Nibbler.
Twitch streamer. Obviously, everyone knows Saya is a Twitch streamer, and we have
Free?
Are you a Twitch streamer?
Rarely, so no.
Well, we have Bree. Tell us about you, Bree.
Oh gosh, that's too much pressure. I forgot who I am. I like games. I like more chill games though, like Minecraft, Stardew Valley, The Sims more recently. I have a cat. His name is Frenzy.
You should have been a barbarian.
Oh shoot, hang on. Hang on, I'm trying to get into the game. I think I hit the wrong button. So online lobby.
I have to re-bind all my keys. Damn it.
Okay, let's try this again. I originally joined with my normal character and then gave me an error that I couldn't join with that character, so... Oh, I'm here!
All right. Is the server up?
Yeah, it's been up, yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
Join it.
Hang on, I gotta Shit together, Blizzard servers.
You know what's actually interesting is when I hit tab or whatever, like on the top right, it just shows the time and where I'm at, and it doesn't show the game name or password. How did you join, Bree? You just typed it in?
Yeah, just typed it in. Oh, are you going online? Are you playing like the?
Yeah, I'm online.
Okay.
I'll double check, but yeah.
Because I made that mistake at first.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's try again. Lobby.
Hopefully this is a hardcore character. It should be.
It is, because I tried joining my normal one on accident and it said I wasn't able to.
Join failed. What the
What the
hell?
fuck?
If Sai can get in, then I know I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, stay in there, Bree. I'm gonna check something real quick.
Okay.
Game is no longer available. Did you just leave it?
Oh
Yeah, but
shit! It
I'm
doesn't
still in
trans.
here.
Yeah, she's still in.
Shoot.
Oh, I hit
Oy
B.
vey.
We're good. We're good. Hold up. Joining game. Come on. Maybe. Nope. Join. How about we make it something super simple? Try one more time. Like make it like 5 letters and a number, and then like
Okay.
a super simple password.
I literally just rejoined to the same game. Okay, I'll make a new one. I'll make a new one.
I don't know. Let's see if Coast had anything to do with it, but
You say if COVID has anything to do with
no,
it?
of
What?
Coast. But I was like, no, that wouldn't make sense either.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna create a game. Game name.
One thing they took out of the game that I really kind of miss is if you hit that gym activated, gym deactivated enough times, it used to say like super gym activated. What happened
Oh,
to
the
that?
perfect gem thing. Yeah.
Little Easter egg.
Yeah.
The developer came out and like years later and said it like means not. It doesn't do anything. But here's the funny thing: is if you go into your game options and you go into I think just gameplay and you scroll down just a little bit, it says like it has like some like line where it says gem, and then it says like activated or whatever, and then when you mouse over, it says working as intended. So like there's like some weird secret thing going on.
Of course.
All right, I'm gonna make a new one. Super easy password.
Okay, so leave this one then.
Yep.
Save and exit.
Oh, now I'm getting that error. It's like, error communicating with servers. Okay, hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. All right.
Of course. The day we decide to do this is the day it's gonna have issues.
All right.
I know. And I was waiting to play, like I didn't want to join right away because of all like the people were saying, oh, games crashing, and characters. I was like, I'll just wait to play when we play on Sunday. And now this is happening.
It's gonna be awesome. You just wait.
I know. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna have fun.
There. Just message you all with the new information.
Okay, I'm in. I think it's loading.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, you can run over the chickens.
That's kind of fucked up. Okay.
Try that.
Saya,
Guys,
you having any luck?
I know we're having some issues with the stream. I'm gonna restart my computer and see if that's the problem.
Join failed.
Oh.
Do we do have
Join
any
failed.
friends?
Oh man, I think that it's more like the connection that it has to like servers here on the East Coast. You guys are both West Coast?
No, she's East Coast.
Yeah, I'm East Coast
Okay.
too.
They're friends, and we're not friends with them.
Let's see.
Is that really what it is?
Is that what it is? Maybe it's only friends
I
only.
don't know.
Yeah, it says friends list joining only. There's an option for that. If you didn't
No, I
check it
think-
out.
Oh, let's uncheck that. Let's test this. Remake. And uncheck that friends thing in the middle.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Maybe it like turns it on perma.
No, I
Yeah,
had
make
that.
sh-
I had that clicked off.
Make sure all of them are checked off.
Okay.
And player count, make sure it's
Woo!
like 8 or something.
Well,
want me to
item
make
we
it?
we need keep item spacing on though.
Oh, because of the controller. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, making a new one.
This is going great.
Oh, this is flawless.
Next time I start the stream, once we actually get in game.
Okay, now I can't create one. It says an issue occurred while communicating with the game.
Yeah, you have to
servers.
back out. You have to back out to your character slash screen and go back in.
Oh, lordy
It's
loo.
here.
Okay. Uno momento. Let's do this. Lobby, create game.
I'm gonna try to create a game too. If I can get in one, maybe you guys can connect to it. Nope, error
Okay.
creating game.
Alright. Hang on. Oh, did mine create? Try this one. I think this is the.
I'm not connected to the internet, it says now.
Yeah, that's the error I just got.
Alright, so while we're sitting here trying to get this to work, DJ, do you remember the very first LAN team I put together?
Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely.
You
It was
remember-
with Titter, right?
No, it was with Ryan McAndrew.
Oh my God, Ryan! Yes, dude.
It was you, me, Ryan McAndrew, Vlad, and Aaron.
Yes.
And we went to
Yeah.
the frag station, and we destroyed it.
Yes, we literally went in there and just leveled the entire. Like they didn't know what. Like no one had any clue what was going on besides us. Like everyone thought they knew how to play Counter-Strike, or they thought they understood the game. They didn't. Like none of them did. We just were
Game
like,
is no longer available to join.
It was
What?
what?
wait, what?
This is.
Wait, even on that new one?
The new one is no longer available to join.
Do I
I'm
need to
in
update the
there.
game? Okay, we're gonna try to update the game.
Okay.
One sec.
How
Oh,
am I
my
gonna update the
God.
game?
6 hours later, we finally get a game going, and then it's like, well, time for bed.
Wait, I got
Yeah.
into that new one.
Well, I mean, we have karaoke starting at 8.
We do.
Oh.
I got into that new
It's
one.
okay, we can do karaoke while playing.
We could.
What was the new server?
The Sally one?
Okay. And another failed attempt.
I'm black screened.
Oh my God.
This is going great!
Is
Uh,
this what everyone
rules.
signed up for? Watching everyone fail to join a Diablo game?
Yeah, my viewers are just so pleased.
20-year-old game acting like it's an early access beta. That's
I'm gonna
crazy.
choose to believe it's the maintenance they're doing, but maybe we should try exchanging BattleNet tags and see if that helps.
Yeah, let's do it. Feel free to add me. I have no idea what mine is.
I know mine, so I'll just message it to you guys.
I forgot mine. I did a name change and it gave me one with a lot of numbers at the end of it, and it kind of pissed me off.
Let
But
me
whatever.
double check mine. I know mine by heart, but I want to double check it because I haven't given away mine. Oh,
Anyone watching my stream, feel free to add me too. It is profit with all those numbers afterwards.
Wait, what are the numbers?
Profit 12802. Profit number 12802.
12802.
I just sent that.
Accepted.
Woo!
Ganji is now my friend.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
couldn't be me.
What's yours, Saya?
I have no fucking idea.
Lady Saya 666.
It's Lady Saya, number 11530.
Is there like a space or anything like that with Lady Saya?
No.
No.
So 11530. Oh, there. I see it. Sorry.
Am I going to
There you
EU
go.
region? No.
I'm gonna hit
EU.
scan and repair. Let's
Scan
see
and
if,
repair.
if that fixes it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Begin scan.
2 hours later.
Should I exit out of this game then?
Yeah. Shut everything
Okay.
down.
All right.
You gotta add them too to the thing.
I
Did you?
did. Yep, I
Oh,
did.
okay.
You guys
I'm
can watch
scanning the game.
watch the fish cam while we figure this
yeah.
out.
And we'll just talk about old Counter-Strike stories while we wait.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I feel like I'm listening to old war vets talking about
We
the glory
are!
days.
Right?
We are.
I literally told him yesterday, I was like, so you're telling me that I'm signing up for Nostalgia Fest because I don't want to be part of that.
I remember when Prophet and I were
Back
in the
in my day.
foxhole. Back in my day, I was in the foxhole with my
Wait.
AK-47.
This is the best one. Back in the olden days. As if we were that
Back when the
fucking old.
internet used to make noises when you signed online to check your email, we were playing Counter-Strike competitively.
And when your sibling was mad, they pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't have any siblings.
Yeah, I had parents that were like, "You're always on the computer," and I'm like, "This is what I like to do." And then like, fast forward 20 years or whatever, how many years it is, it's like I make money. I make my living off of Photoshop. Like, what the like? This is insane.
I remember
Classic
being
my-
like 7 years old, teaching my dad how to use AOL Instant Messenger or AOL chat rooms, whatever they were. And I'm like, no, you don't tell him your real age. You tell him you're much older than you're supposed to be. I don't know.
The
I was telling everyone I was
ASL.
like 20 fucking years old.
That's I used to go to like the teen.com chat rooms when I was like 11, and I'd be like, I'm 16. I live
Oh
in
my
California.
Sound like a fucking a predatorial bait right there. Jesus.
Oh my god.
I'm not a cop.
She's asking to be catfished because she's
Mhm.
catfishing.
For real.
Because that's what my neighbor taught me. Because that's what she would
Oh,
do.
good.
The same thing.
Oh,
like-
okay.
Great.
Then that's obviously how you do it.
And I bet her creepy uncle taught her how to do it, and then she taught you.
Now we know better. Internet safety 101.
I'm gonna try to join just a random server to see if I can get into anyone's server.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
idea.
Let's do the scan and repair.
Yeah, I did that. Still join failed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think
Maybe-
we're playing today, guys. I think we should go play Counter Strike. Oh my
Crazy.
god. When does the
Oh,
maintenance end?
I got a black
You got
screen.
in?
Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it said I was getting in, and then it black screened. I told you.
Well, now that we're all like linked up with friends lists and shit, like maybe
We can invite
it'll
each
be a
other.
little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But how do we even do that? There's like no like social window.
Let me see.
All right, I see you and Sire and Resurrected.
Sorry, what? You see
I-
me?
Let's see. Lobby. Hmm.
I don't know. If we're gonna.
I'm a little disappointed. Are you guys on America? Yeah.
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 Are you sure you're not on Europe or Asia?
Yeah.
I play from India, my friend.
I know that in Counter Strike, Saya likes to play Europe, so they're easier.
I do not. I play Europe because I have European friends, and they're the majority of the lobby.
How do you play with such a high ping?
Magic and sorcery.
They're a
and
lot
nice.
easier.
Really?
Well,
I
in
would
America,
figure
it's
you-
all cheaters. It's all
Oh,
cheaters.
true.
EU has way less cheaters, so you can be playing against higher ranks, but the rank disparity is like non-existent because your rank is so deflated because all you do is play against cheaters.
Let's put it
That's
this way:
crazy.
like gold level in America right now, because of all the cheaters.
It's literally like DMG.
Global. It's global.
Not
Really?
Straight up global.
Maybe LE.
Jesus
global.
Christ,
We got
man.
absolutely annihilated by some gold 3s last
I
night.
played a game in EU against all Supremes, and I showed John. I was like, we almost won because we didn't.
What
win.
if they're just like cracked 14-year-olds, bro, on Red Bull?
Well, the thing is, you play like against
And
legit
Adderall.
Supremes, and they're like nowhere near as good as those gold 3s.
It's true.
Yeah. Isn't gold like the what is it? The hive of cheaters?
No, I think that's MG.
Oh.
I would say Master Guardian has more cheaters than gold.
Why is that? Why?
I don't
How come it's?
know.
How come they all congregate
Because
there?
their cheats are only good enough to get them to Master Guardian. They can't get
That's
beyond that because they fucking
crazy.
suck against legits.
So they're that bad.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah,
I
I
was-
said DMG Katsu, but then I changed it to LE. I would say
Yo, Prophet, have you ever thought about for your channel on YouTube? Have you ever thought about interviewing cheaters?
Yeah,
Like,
I did that actually
anonymously?
for a short period of time.
How'd that go? Did it go well?
I didn't like the idea of giving cheaters any sort of
True.
recognition,
positive
attention.
recognition in general.
True. Good point. Good point.
So after doing it, I was just like, you know what, screw that. Fuck these cheaters.
Felt wrong, yeah. I understand that. I saw on YouTube, I'm not gonna name names, I don't remember the name anyway, but they like interviewed and showed like video footage, and man, those cheaters are crazy. They're playing like they're like in the Matrix. Like they can literally change the game's like graphics, like it's nuts, dude. Absolutely freaking nuts, man.
Mhm.
Garbage. Oh my god. And they're and they have like
Marbles, yeah.
$10,000 worth of inventory, and they're not banned.
Yeah,
like
and they're-
what the fuck?
God.
That's probably the most revisited comment that I get on my Overwatch videos is the fact that people have these ridiculously expensive inventories, full on spin, rage hacking, AWOLing, everything. And they're just like, nope, they don't get banned.
That is so fucked up, man. And what is that? Is that Valve just putting a blind eye to that account?
I think
'cause of the
Valve's
value?
like, these guys are spending so much money, let's not ban them. They're going to spend even more.
You know what? Mr.
Likely.
Beast or like someone that's rich as shit should actually test. Actually, no, they'd get fucking banned because they're cheating. Never mind. I was about to say like they would get like removed from their platforms because they're actually like cheating and shit. No, you can't do that. You can't. stream
Only
that
on
content.
Twitch you can't cheat. On YouTube, you actually can get away with cheating without getting removed from the platform.
Really?
Really.
Oh.
There
Yeah.
are
Wow.
actually cheating YouTubers that stream all the time.
No wonder why
There are,
that
yeah.
Z guy that plays with Dr. Disrespect never gets banned. Anyway, so, okay.
So, guys, I don't think we're gonna be able to play this game. I'm just-
Hey, I don't like that kind of attitude. We got this.
Hey, guess
We can
what?
do this.
I'm being a realist here.
All right, what else is there in options? We did scan and repair.
Absolutely nothing.
Check
Well,
for updates.
Can we do another
Up to
game
date.
create since we're all friends now? Since we haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, how do we do it?
Yeah.
Walk us through it.
I'll create a new game.
Okay, I'm launching the
And
game.
make it
I actually
slow.
did get an invite from Bree.
For like in game.
Yeah, when I was making the character, it said something.
Oh,
Because I sent you a friend request.
So we're
oh,
gonna
that was
try
a
this.
friend request then. All right, I'm gonna make a new game. Okay. And I'm just gonna DM y'all when I'm in.
I'm gonna try joining in on you through the friends list thing and see if that works.
Oh yeah, you guys could do that now.
So make sure you have the friends list join. Like, no, I can't. For some reason, you don't show up on my friends list, but I show up on yours, but you don't show up on mine.
Well, let's just go through the game name stuff.
Okay.
Maybe you need allow online chat checked on.
Where's that?
Chat gym mode, automatic, manual. What?
Gym mode? We're playing Pokemon?
It's an option in the option.
Gotta catch 'em
Oh.
all.
Alright. I'm in the game. I think. Even though when I make okay, this is another weird thing. When I'm in the game and I go to like I show like it says show game name and password on the top right, it doesn't actually show on my screen. That's also probably a problem, right?
I think that's an option.
Well, I have it checked on, right? And it's not showing for some reason. Weird. All right. This is the new info.
Oh, I think it only happens when you turn on the minimap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's the newest, latest, greatest. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, actually. Okay,
Right, but
Bree
wait.
joined. And if this doesn't work, then like find me on your friends list and try to join through that.
Hey, Sprazer, how are you doing tonight?
There is no social window in Diablo. Like they don't have like an actual.
You have to click your when you're in the lobby. You know how it has that chat box. There's a little icon where you start typing. It has, I think, it has 2 people. Click on it, and it brings up your friends.
Oh, look at that. That's
Yeah.
sick. All right, maybe I can actually go here and go.
and
Hey,
then
join.
and then you can click on it, and you can see if you can join.
There we
that
go.
way.
I just invited Prophet and then
Join
Sai,
failed.
where are you, Sai? Did you accept the friend? Oh, there you are, Lady Saya. All right, I just invited you through the friends list thingy. Maybe that.
Okay, I'm
works.
just gonna keep joining until it works. I got this.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Brute
no,
force.
It only let me do it once.
Join failed.
Even through the friends request thing.
Yeah, through
Yep.
the friends thing, it just showed me once.
Holy
I
shit!
think that if I keep doing it, it'll work.
then how is Bree getting in? This is weird.
I know, this is strange.
Are you sure you're all making hardcore characters?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
I believe
Because
you.
it would give them a different air if it was not a hardcore.
That's true.
character.
Pretty sus. I know.
This is a chin scratcher.
All right. Let's pretend I'm in there.
Let's
Okay.
not do that. Let's find something else to do.
Let's
This
roll
is
call.
clearly not working.
What is the game name?
in your
Hardcore
Discord.
321.
Did you send it to me, like the password somewhere?
Yeah, I
Okay.
DM'd you on
Check it.
Discord.
Basically, I'm just gonna sit here and keep joining the game until it works. And meanwhile, I'll interview.
Hi, Fraser.
This is so strange.
All right, guys.
is.
Well, anyone that's watching the stream right now and just got in here and sees that I'm having some technical difficulties, today gonna be playing some Diablo 2 with the ex-Counter-Strike pro Nibbler.
Yes, sir. Also known as now Ganji. I changed my name, by the way, because I didn't want to like build a brand around a name that's already copyrighted through Fox. That's
Right,
kind of a
right. Even when
bad
I
thing.
mentioned it on stream last night, they were like, "Oh, I saw him in Futurama."
Exactly. I don't want to be making merchandise with the name Nibbler and then getting a nice cease and desist on all my content. That would be bad.
I know it's gonna work. I just got to keep doing it. It's one of those.
I
things
mean,
you
here's the
just-
thing. Bree got in, right? So there's something going on, right? It makes no sense because we're all friends now. She's also on the East Coast, just like y'all. And so something ain't right. And the limit is like 8 or whatever the hell.
Yeah. Yeah, anything that makes sense, we tried. It just, I guess.
So I make a new
like us.
character?
No, I think it's just the maintenance, my dude. I don't think there's anything we can do about it.
What if we
Someone
try
said-
hardcore classic?
I can't. It wouldn't let me click classic for my druid.
Oh yeah, true. There's no druids in classic.
Yeah, the druids weren't discovered back in the classic era.
I'm convinced he's the guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I've never seen it.
We're
Me
watching it
neither.
later. We're watching
So
it
good.
tonight.
Courage is so good.
All right, someone asked this earlier, so I figured I'd ask you guys. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh.
Don't have one. I sang a different song every time we sang.
Jolene.
Okay.
It's either something like something with the Red Hot Chili Peppers or like Pearl Jam.
Jolene is who is that originally?
Miley Cyrus. Oh, not Miley Cyrus.
No,
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Darlie. Okay,
Dolly.
Dolly.
Dude, this is crazy that we can't join. All right, I left.
Don't leave me. Okay.
Well,
I mean,
Damn it.
Honestly, we're getting nowhere.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Do you guys want to play something else?
hmm.
I wonder if you and I can still join each other, John, because we were in a lobby
here.
when this started.
I'm gonna make a game with my hardcore classic character real quick. See if
Okay.
that works. Because Sai and I were actually playing right before you
Yeah,
got
we
on.
were in a game right when you got on.
But now
we're the
everything
we
is
two can join each
frozen.
other's, but
Yeah, you two can join each other. We can join each other.
gosh, that's weird. It's couple bias.
Yeah, that's biased. Exactly. Get wrecked. You can't have friend days. Forget it. Okay, so if I make a lobby, I want to see if you can join, John.
I already made a game, failed to enter this game. The character is already in a game on the server. Please try again.
Ah, you're fucked.
Okay. Last time it said that it de-leveled my character by like 4 levels.
Great. Mine says that my character's already in a game too. Thinks we're already in a game. We are not in a game. What did I do to deserve this punishment?
Hi, what kind of fish do you have?
I have some Buenos Aires tetras. I have some mollies. I've got a big ass angelfish in there. I have a pleco that's gonna get 19 inches apparently.
And now it looks like I'm having internet issues. Great.
And a opaline gourami.
A saltwater tank?
No, it's trash. Your stream flash. Oh no, it's back.
Okay.
Okay, well this is going according to plan, perfectly smooth. Everything's fine.
As for my karaoke song, something by Green Day.
Incorrect. Your karaoke song is what I told you should sing tonight, and if you don't sing
Wait,
it tonight, I'm gonna be
What
upset.
am I singing tonight?
I'm not telling you.
What? I told
Figure
you,
it
but I'm
out.
not telling you. Okay.
Figure it out. You should know, because I told you what to sing tonight. And then you're like, yeah, I'll sing that at the next karaoke night. Is he gonna do it? Probably not. Will I be highly disappointed? Probably.
Is it Wake Me Up When September Ends?
No.
Is it Forgot About Dre?
No.
Is it The Chronic?
No. You need hints?
I need many.
Come on, really?
Busta Rhymes.
Oh. It's the song that I told you when you, like, every time I hear that song, I always hear it in your voice now, because I just equate it to you singing it.
Is it a song that I've sung before?
Yeah. How else would I hear it in your voice, John?
Is it by Demi Lovato?
No.
Because I was going to say, I've always been the kind of girl... No?
No. Wow.
Let's see, what other songs have I sung?
Wow.
Is it by the Beatles?
No.
Is it by Oasis?
No.
And Biscuit.
No.
Limp Bizkit.
Get it
So you
off
can
with a
t-
nookie.
Yes, I was thinking.
Okay, well.
Do we have a server up right now?
No.
We all closed out.
Okay.
Were you guys trying to join each other to see if that would work?
Yeah.
together?
Yeah,
that
it
didn't
says
work.
that our characters are already in a game.
Oh lord.
Maybe there's a space-time continuum overlap, and there's like a clone of you and John.
Failed to enter
God
the
damn it,
game.
Loki.
This character could not be found on the server.
Holy shit, dude!
No!
Well,
I
we
don't know why
have
you keep
basically
trying.
we have 1 more hour until the maintenance is over.
Okay. We
So
should
we
just
should
play
keep
something else
trying
for an
another
hour.
hour.
Also, I feel like after the maintenance is done, we'll be good. But also, there's a ton of people chatting in the lobby, which means the game's not working for sure. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'd be playing this game. Who actually chats in Diablo chat? You know what I mean? Come on, guys.
People patiently waiting to get into a game.
Well, I don't have patience. So you guys want to play some Diablo 3 for the next hour?
Oh,
No.
Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh yeah, I was what are your thoughts, John, on New World? I never asked you like your verdict when you played it.
I never actually played it. I gave it to Fawn instead.
What did he think?
He loved it. He absolutely loved it. He was like, we need to play this
Really?
together. He told me to get a second
What did he
key
like
from you.
about it?
I was like, you know what? I'll let you play it, but I don't really have time. I think he just liked the experience in general. I don't know, like, honestly. I'm not really super into MMOs.
Yeah. That game is incredibly
Says that,
weird.
but we play WoW Classic together.
Yeah. New World is like one of those games where in order to have a lot of fun, you're gonna have to know life it. And a lot of people can't know life because they're adults. So it sort of, and they're not a streamer, like full-time streamer that like is able to sit there and have their entire community give them money and resources by just standing there. That's a weird game where you can literally send people, like, actually this might be the very first MMO in existence where you can go and send someone money without them accepting anything. It's literally like a button you press and you can just dump money onto somebody.
Just straight into their bank account?
Literally, yeah. Like, and by the way, you don't have to be near the person. So they tested it.
So it's like me and John.
What do you mean?
Like when you PayPal me?
It's literally PayPal and it's instant and you can do it from anywhere. Yeah.
I'm his biggest donator.
It's literally that. And it's the weirdest thing too, because you have that going on top
Also
of
shower
like,
him with gold in Diablo too.
I don't know about that,
personal fucking
Saya.
bank account.
Not a suspect donated a lot.
I don't know if he donated more.
Yeah, I don't know, it's one of those games. It's going to be very heavily dependent on if players are actually playing. It's not a game that lives on its own. It's a game that lives on the people.
So it's
that play
basically
it.
the perfect game for that age when you're just like quitting college and you're like, I don't know what to do with my life and I'm just going to play video games for the next 2 years.
100%, 100%. Yep. And if you also are like a fan of a super popular streamer, you're going to have something to do all the time because you're going to be working for the streamer. You're going to be cutting trees down. You're going to be harvesting food. You're going to be getting water. You're going to be killing and skinning animals for the streamer so that you can give your resources to the streamers so that they can level up and build the company more and, you know, greater, basically. It's fucking strange, man. Go figure Amazon makes a game where you have to deliver things to people.
Should have just made it so you're like a delivery truck driver and you just go around the world.
Got like a caravan.
And the game will,
Just to
the
train
game will-
people so that they can be
animals.
hired by Amazon one day.
Yeah, if you get a high
and
level,
the,
you get
the
a
game will
job.
throttle your connection if you take too long or if you take too many breaks.
Yup.
Next time you log on, it's too slow.
If you're not meeting the XP quota, you'll get docked your salaries. I mean, you have to pay rent in that game. When you get a house, you have to pay rent. So you need to be making income, or else you lose your house in the city. It's fucking crazy. Like that's why
actually
this
a
game
pretty
is.
cool mechanic.
It is pretty cool because there's going to be people that are going to be homeless and they're not going to be able to access their inventory because they're going to have their inventory in their house, right? They're going to have, you know,
Right.
treasure chests and shit, you know, storage.
Everything
You're
just
gonna be
gets put on the
evicted.
side of the street for anyone to take.
Yeah, basically, right? Like a flea market. It's a very strange game though. Very similar to Ultima Online, but like less. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm like on the fence of playing it too. Like
I message you on Discord, John. Okay.
man, there's
Yeah,
a lot of people
that one.
chatting right now in the lobby. That's crazy.
So tonight during karaoke, I'm gonna be doing a song by Tonic.
Ooh, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
If you could only see.
Maybe I'd know if I heard it.
Only see. Does it go like that?
Pretty much. Pretty
Oh,
close.
okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'll embarrass myself later.
You're a person that does not get embarrassed. That's one thing I know about you. You never got embarrassed, really.
Oh, you know, life's too short.
I know some stories. Oh man.
Speaking of stories, let's go back into story time. Do you remember that first LAN where Andrew got us all together?
Doesn't tell the story.
I totally forgot about the Andrew team. That was our very, very, very first LAN team,
We're in
and
that
I
one
forgot
room.
all about it. Man, the what?
The one where he invited us over to his house and we were all in this one room he had, and we had all these computers in there. It was really fucking hot. We just slept over there.
Literally sweating bullets. Like,
Yeah.
I think we all lost a couple of pounds.
At some point, like, I just got into my car and just drove around with the AC and was just like, you know what? I just need an AC break.
Man, we were grinding though. We were practicing. We decimated that place.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. In the older versions of Counter-Strike, it was more about, like, technique and, like, a certain style of play.
Yeah.
And leadership. Nowadays, CSGO is a little more of a jiggle fest with more utility. It's crazy. It's really, really hard to prepare for.
And I think that's the reason why every game that keeps coming out has more and more abilities, and like Valorant and whatnot, because it's like
Lame.
kids don't like they don't like the mechanic. They don't like raw input anymore. They need something that helps them get that win.
Yeah.
They need a piece of utility. They like no one wants to put in the time to master their aim or their reaction time or their awareness. They just want a button or a utility to assist them in getting that kill or taking a bomb site or whatever it is. And it's sort of sad because it's like these games are just becoming more and more like fragrant. I think is the word, where it's like it's losing its specialty. Like, because anyone can do it. If you think about it, not everyone can aim well. But if everyone can buy an item and get a win, you know what I mean? It's weird.
There's everyone can get like an I win button type scenario.
Yeah, man. It's all about them I win buttons. That was the problem in Overwatch too. Like when Overwatch came out, in the closed beta, when I was doing it in closed beta, it was an FPS, straight up an FPS. It was just dope though, because there was all these different characters, blah blah blah. But then they were like really honing in on the ultimate ability. So like it came down to who hit Q first, and then it turned into a FPS MOBA, and then it just turned to crap entirely. But yeah, it's a shame, man. It's a damn shame. I don't know. I hope whenever the aliens come and they release Half-Life 3, Team Fortress 3, and Counter-Strike 2 from the UFO, the Amazon UFO, I hope that those games, or I hope at least Counter-Strike 2 will be still sort of intact and won't have like a bunch of craziness.
All right, when Counter-Strike Classic is released, will you be playing it?
Oh my
Counter-Strike
God, that sounds
Classic
amazing.
Resurrected.
Counter-Strike Resurrected. That sounds amazing, actually.
I thought we were going to call it Counter-Strike Redemption.
Yeah. I had a dream that a new version of Counter-Strike came out that was a classic variant, and it was called Counter-Strike Redemption.
Whoa. CSR. Damn. That would be wild if Counter-Strike Classic came out with wall banging and that'd be
Announced
wild.
tomorrow.
Yeah, right. And then it gets announced tomorrow. Like, wait a second. Wouldn't be the first time Prophet lived up to his name.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Do you think they're working on an actual classic version of Counter-Strike?
Not according to the most recent interview that I read. What they supposedly said is they're basically, in a nutshell, they're too lazy to work on it.
Jesus Christ.
They're like, we have vacations coming up. We don't really want to do it.
We're making millions of dollars on the in-game money house. So
yeah,
it's like
they pretty much said like all they want to do is things that are going to take them a couple months to finish.
Wow, man. So Counter-Strike 2 is definitely not being finished.
Not right now, that's for sure.
Jesus.
Right, so maybe we should make it.
Yeah, right.
Drax made original Counter-Strike Pro mod.
I remember that.
And
You're not just looking at the camera.
it was actually pretty decent. I played it for a little bit before.
He's a little turd.
It never really took off, but it was decent.
It was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I remember
Cute.
getting so excited, like finally getting like a key to it or whatever. I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be so much fun."
I remember
That
getting
made
so
me
pissed
so
off at Drax
happy.
when he sold the rights to
They make
what's
me
his
happy
name?
too.
Alex
I'm thinking.
something. The guy that bought it from him and took over the project.
And then it died.
And then it died.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when you sell
Alex
stuff over.
Garfield, that's his name.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Well,
Alex
you just
Garfield.
made that up.
He was like the owner of some big team like Evil Genius at the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I miss the days of going to Gotfrag and like reading up on the latest and greatest.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, Drax is a total genius. He creates stuff all the time. Check him out sometime.
He's like the Elon Musk of like FPS games.
Except doesn't have money.
Right.
Gross,
Yeah. Like his IQ is like through the goddamn roof. Though.
It is. He's brilliant.
Oh yeah, big time. A lot of people thought he was a hacker too for a while. He had moments, but I think a lot of people thought everyone was a hacker at one point. I mean, there were a lot of cheaters. Yo, Prophet, that's one thing I wanted to ask you. How many times do you think we were cheated out of a win?
In Counter-Strike, like in general, or in Counter-Strike Source?
In Source.
Do you remember Rep, out of curiosity?
Sure do.
All right, so like he joined our team for a short period of time, and we won a couple LANs with him. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
Or at least one LAN, at least one the frag station.
Yeah.
And he had yeah. So anyways, what happened was he was on Shadow Dynasty, and when he was playing with us on LAN and we won that LAN, when we went to McDonald's to eat, he was talking about how they played against me and the guys on Cut, and they full on cheated against us and still couldn't win.
Damn, that was when you were with K Sharp.
No, that was with when I was with Fawn and Theory and those guys.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were was it the Premier team?
Yeah.
Or
yeah. It went to Premier.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I remember like literally. This was the craziest thing. I remember being at a GameStop, I believe, and you were like talking to me, and you brought up Team Cut. And I knew about some names and stuff, and then like that was like my indoctrination to competitive Counter-Strike. Because at the time, for like 2 years, I was like, I think at the time I was 16 when you were talking to me or something, and we were young. We grew up together. For those that are listening.
Well, what happened was I was on Cut with Vlad, but he kind of got cut from Cut because he went to Bulgaria for like 5 months, right? And then at the end of it, like we won every single league that season, right? We won UGS, Cal, all that kind of stuff. Then Fawn decided to make it a local Texas LAN team. So he cut me because I was from Florida. And I was like, shit, now I got to put together a team. And I wasn't LAN proven, but I did so well during the season, everyone thought I cheated. So I'm like, okay, shit, what do I got to do? I got to make a LAN team, and I got to win some LANs so that people know who the hell I am and that I'm not cheating my ass off, right? So I went out, and I'm like, who can I get? I talked to Vlad. He talked to Ryan. Ryan talked to Aaron. And then they brought you into it. And I was like, wait a second. I know him. I know him from middle school.
Crazy, right? Yeah. Ryan, I remember Ryan basically kind of initiating it, and then it like sort of happened through that. Like, man. Family setup, but it's like it's like a very hoity-toity kind of family,
I mean, he was like that though. I mean, in general, like he was playing baseball at the time.
Yep, he was a cutie, man. He was always in shape. He was a beautiful looking dude, and he was playing baseball. He was like very athletic, huh?
I made a joke.
No, I know, that's how I was playing into it. What do you mean? He had really dreamy eyes. He had very nice soft skin, and
here I'll send you his Facebook so you can DM him.
Should I be worried?
It was he kissed so softly, and it was just I mean, oh shit, we're live. Hold on, let me regain my footing. No, but he was really fucking good at Counter-Strike. He could have been a contender, and he loved it too. He loved the competitiveness and everything. But
you want to hear an even more random story?
What'd you say?
It brings up an even more random story I'm thinking of.
What is
After
it?
we had done the LAN team, right? We did the LAN team for a little bit. I wanted to join a band, right? And so I
Holy
saw
crap.
there was someone advertising that they needed a singer, guitar player, right? So I'm like, okay. It turned out that it was Aaron's band.
Wow.
I didn't even
Holy
know
crap.
he was in the band, and I show up for the audition. I'm like, wait a sec.
That must have been so weird being like, wait, what the hell? What are you doing here? That's funny as shit. What was the name of the band?
I don't even remember.
Probably like the Lunatics or something.
Hey, he was a good bass player. I didn't know.
Do you keep in contact with like anyone from like for instance
Nobody.
like Carter or Cannon or
No. Well, Carter moved to Newport Beach. He started working for a couple different peripheral companies, right?
Yep.
And I know that at one point he talked me into buying a bloody keyboard, which I actually have on the second PC, which I used optical clicks. It was the first keyboard to use optical switches.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of issues, so I don't recommend it. But I do currently use a, what is it, a Razer Huntsman V2 with optical clicks. And this is actually really nice.
Yeah, that the Razer has incredible optic switches. I know when I worked at Asus for 3.5 years, we were constantly trying to like one up Razer, and like the funniest thing is a little insider information in the industry. Razer and Asus basically uses the most like identical OEM. So like it was almost like they were sliding into like the OEM DM, like the OEM's DMs, and like going like trying to sweet talk them into like getting shit before Razer. You know, like Asus would like slide and be like, "Hey, by the way, can we get those switches a little sooner?" You know, like that kind of shit. And they're basically identical products. Only Asus marks everything up about $30 to $50, according, you know, or like there's a percentage that they mark up,
Right.
because there's a whole, you know, this is actually some interesting shit I learned when I was working there. So I found out why Asus products are so fucking expensive when they shouldn't be, because like Razer's way cheaper than Asus, but like Asus has like that premium like pricing, like almost like Nike, right? And it's because there's two companies. There's Asus and then there's Asus ACI. And Asus ACI is the American branch. Now, here's the funny thing: is the Asus ACI owns the copy or the trademark of Asus, but Asus over in Taipei has the purse strings. They're the ones that have all the money, so they need each other. So there's like a constant civil war behind the scenes within the company of Asus, and they're constantly positioning and jockeying one another in order to like get deals from one another. So they're cannibalizing each other. It's the weirdest thing. So Asus sells their products to Asus ACI, and they have to then mark it up because they just bought it for X dollar. And then to make their money back, they have to mark up the price. So it's like this constant, like, it's gross, man. It's not good. And it's very combative. It's like they don't listen to ACI. Like I remember I had I'm actually the designer that initiated Asus Tough, which a lot of people probably know of. And they came to me for like the whole look and feel, and I designed the new logo that they use now in all their products. And they were constantly like in arguments with our division because like we had a vision for the brand and they wouldn't listen. So like the funniest thing is like when it came to keyboards and stuff, they were always behind because Razer for whatever reason always had like the upper hand. And go figure, they make, you know, nice looking shit too.
I actually forgot you worked for them.
Yeah, man. I worked for them for 3.5 years. I actually became their live streamer for the tail end of my existence. Like I got a pay raise, I got a title change, and I had an
I
entire
remember those
studio.
streams. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Now you said I remember that.
Yeah, RG Live. Now they have like some like boring guy streaming there, and it's like they use all my overlays and stuff, and they like got a designer, I guess, to tweak them because they look horrible now. But they use them, you know, they use the overlays and shit. But
Well, I have an Asus monitor, just so you know.
they're the best. They're the best, even though I now use all Dell and Alienware, but you know, whatever.
I couldn't use the Alienware because of magnets in my pacemaker.
Oh yeah, that's no bueno.
Why put a magnet on the bottom of an Alienware monitor?
That is so dumb.
Wait, what's the
Why?
point of that?
There is none. I mean, like, what? Do you put refrigerator
Oh.
magnets there? No.
That's so strange. Like, why?
That's super weird. Usually
Yeah.
magnets also they warp you know,
Yeah, isn't
hardware.
it like, can't you degauss your screen with one?
Well, I don't think there's any Gaussian with LEDs or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
not with LCDs.
yeah. But
Back in the old CRT days, we did. Yeah.
back in the old days of
I remember
Man.
a long time ago in the CRT monitor, it smoked. Like a puff of smoke came out of it.
Oh,
and
I
it
remember those
died.
days.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god! And then
I just
everything's
got
fine.
so scared. I was like, oh my god, it's gonna burn my house down.
Remember when CRT monitors came out and they became flat? Like we were like, this is this is
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
It looks so real. Like
Oh my god, yes.
Wait, CRTs became flat?
yeah, you remember the like they had like almost like a flat finish, like meaning like they weren't like super bulbous. They had like almost like a flat
Like
face.
a TV almost.
Man, I used a ViewSonic that was the size, probably bigger than the desk I'm using right now.
Remember carrying that shit to LAN centers or LAN parties?
Oh yeah.
God damn, man. These kids
Oh
these
my
days don't
God.
know how good they have it. Dude, it's actually wild to think that you and I are part of the founding fathers of esports. Like we were doing this with a dream and a vision of being like a professional Counter-Strike player, which we got to that high level. We achieved our dream, but like when it came to money, there was no money back then, really. Like there
Yeah.
was, but there wasn't. Now
Yeah,
it's
not
like
compared to now, for sure.
yeah. Like, companies didn't know what the hell esports was back then. Now it's like every company's trying to get into esports because it's like, oh my god, it's a moneymaker.
I remember winning like $5,000 tournaments and being like, yeah.
Yeah, we're fucking rich, bitch. You know, and now kids are like winning 100 grand tournaments online in their bedroom cheating in Fortnite. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's
And in Counter-Strike, especially with COVID, you don't know how many
Oof.
people are cheating competitively right now.
I said that when COVID hit, when COVID dropped the hot mixtape on 2020, I was thinking like where everything went digital immediately, right? I was thinking to myself, oh my god, this is it. This is the renaissance for all hackers and cheaters. Like they're gonna clean up. Like
Yeah.
this is like they're gonna just become gods, and then once COVID settles, they're gonna go back into the shadows and disappear with their riches, or rebrand and like become a Twitch streamer and play fucking RuneScape or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, it happened. We've had so many unknown teams just come out of nowhere beating top teams. It's just like,
that is
and
crazy.
people
dude.
tell me to go and like Overwatch them, and I'm like looking at them, I'm like, I can't really tell in this situation. People are at this level, people get pretty good at hiding shit.
Yeah. And
I mean, not
honestly,
Forsaken.
too-
Forsaken wasn't very good, guys.
Yeah, Forsaken was he needed to maybe spend a few extra Amazon gift cards on that hack he got from wherever the hell he got it from.
Oh, it's like earlier when I first started playing Counter-Strike again, right? I had to retire after going to cardiac arrest in 2012. Came back a couple years later, and I joined Fawn's team, and we had this guy on there named Corbin Dallas, like the character from Fifth Element. Either way, we were playing with him, and he wasn't very good, but we were playing this tournament on client. It was a CEVO tournament, I believe, and we were winning it pretty well. But Fawn and I were kind of doing a lot of the work on it. After one of our matches, all of a sudden, an admin contacted us and said that he had spotted out that Corbin Dallas had been cheating. So I interviewed him afterwards. I'm like, okay, so why were you cheating and how were you performing so poorly? He's like, I should have gone with the premium cheats because these ones were taking my FPS too much.
Oh my god, dude. That is, how long was he cheating for? Like the whole existence of
The
being
entire
around?
time I was on the team, which wasn't long because I only joined for the tournament. Fawn pretty much just wanted me on the team to try to pick up an easy win.
Right. That is literally crazy.
And I was like, oh my god.
I know literally everyone says this about like your friends, but you two really should start a podcast.
He just started a podcast, actually,
know.
so I should get him on for like a guest spot or something.
Yeah, there you go.
We have a lot of history, so I mean, there's things we could
Yeah.
definitely talk about for sure.
We could talk forever.
Yeah, no, I really do like hearing this. Like Jericho time, like I like hearing him, and I will ask him questions about the Counter-Strike days, is because back, it was so different back then, and because the internet was still fairly new when that was happening, and just how much the business of like esports and like online gaming has boomed. And I'm sure like you guys having been brought up from like the beginning of it, you have such a like unique outlook on it
Oh yeah.
and your experience.
One thing too is like I can also share like a glimpse into the professional Overwatch scene for a little bit just
Yeah.
because of my background in that. But man, talk about shady. Ooh.
Well, especially
Ooh.
because of how, like you were saying, like the whole Overwatch League happened, and it seemed like you guys kind of just got kicked to the curb.
Well, we did get kicked to the curb because it was
Yeah.
$10 million to buy in, and the owner was like, "Nah,
Yeah.
no thanks." And then they jacked it up to 60 million after that. I believe it was like 60
Yeah.
or 30 million.
So, Prophet, how did you get involved with like CS:GO and playing pro? Because I know Derek's told me he brought you in, or sorry, you brought him in. I flipped that.
Yeah. So how I got into CS:GO was a little bit different because, like I said, in 2012, I was actually on a really good team. We had just won not Cal main. Fuck, we won ESEA main, and we had just won ESEA main, and we were being put into the pro league, which was called Invite at the time. But the thing is,
Yeah.
all of the pro teams were being moved over to CS:GO because that was a new version of Counter-Strike. So you automatically got into the pro scene if you were Invite in 1.6 or Invite in CS Source, right?
So this was 2012-ish, or
Yeah, this was
okay.
2012. I went into cardiac arrest, which made it so that I could no longer play anymore. And because of that, the team kind of broke down. Some of them succeeded. I think Cutlass did really good. I think Dark did really good. And they got on other pro teams for a while and they played pro for a bit. Meanwhile, I was kind of bedridden for like 2 years. But anyway, so I was watching these guys that I knew playing CSGO and doing really good. Skadoodle came out of nowhere and he was doing really good. And I'm sitting there like, wait a second, I just played a tournament against Skadoodle in Ava and I was absolutely destroying him. If he could be good at this game, I can be good at this game. So I came back into it a little bit and just started playing. I was like, I'm still pretty decent at it. Started making like YouTube videos about, my experiences going through it. And then I was also doing Overwatch videos because one thing I noticed about CSGO that didn't exist in other games as much is that there were a lot more blatant cheaters.
Like a shitload more, or they're just like, or I should say, were they just like straight dumb? Like no one was trying to hide.
Yeah, they weren't hiding it at all at that point. Like if you watch the first viral video I had was me on a team with I was with Oxide and Basil, and we were playing, and two of our teammates started spin botting after two guys on the other team started spin botting. Okay, this is in a global game too, right? And so the only legitimate players are like me, those two guys, and of course the two guys spin botting aren't. The other team is all cheating. Two of them with spin bots, three of them with walls.
Oh my god.
And we're all playing each other, and it's a really close game. We're struggling to get rounds here and there, but I have pretty decent reaction time. So like usually when they're peeking out, I'm still able to get the shot off. I'm getting kills here and there. Same with Oxide. Oxide was a pretty fast little sniper himself. So on the very last round, the spin botter coming towards me. I shoot him in the toe and he kills me, right? The other spin botter comes that way. Oxide is like, oh, you hit him? I'm going to try to hit him too. So he tries to hit him, shoots him a little bit through the wall, but he hits him and he dies. He's like, he wasn't legged. He's like, oh, that was a different guy. And then Basil throws the nade and it kills them all.
Oh my god.
And we ended up winning. And it went like super viral. It made like 900,000 views, right?
Damn.
And I was like, you know what? If people want to watch these games, might as well, post them, and channel grew from there.
Man, that's the start. That's cool, man.
The
What do you-
origin story.
Yeah, the origin story. It's cool when like those moments happen where it just clicks and you're like, oh, I should be doing this now more often, and then you just build upon
Yeah,
it, and it
originally I was
turns
just going to
into
be streaming it. I was streaming on Twitch at that point, but since it had so much, people were looking at it on Twitch like crazy, I was like, I'll put this on YouTube. It just took off, and I was like, I'll just make videos on YouTube instead of becoming a full-time streamer, because with my health problem, streaming all the time is actually kind of hard.
Yes, true. And also you were ahead of the curve in the sense of like when it came to being a successful content creator, because you can't start on Twitch. Like I'm doing everything ass backwards. Starting on Twitch and like not having a YouTube presence is so dumb. And now like you having a YouTube presence, if you did decide to move to Twitch for whatever reason, like you would actually be doing okay, because people would be finding your content and then finding you. That's how it works.
Right. I just don't like that they make it so you can only stream on one platform or the other when you get partnered.
Pretty bad, yeah. Pretty bad. They definitely have that dumb exclusivity crap.
I like
it's
to
be-
have
yeah.
I like to have full freedom of speech. I don't like to be limited by the restrictions that Twitch starts imposing on people.
Yeah.
Like you can't say words that start with an S.
Didn't someone didn't like a really popular streamer recently give up partnership just to be not even an affiliate, just so they can multi-stream?
Yeah, it was it Alpha Gaming? He left Twitch. He literally left. I think he was making like $15,000 a month or something like that. He like left that to go to YouTube just so he has more freedom, and he believes that it's like a superior platform.
A lot of people making that change.
It is true.
Do you think the servers are back?
I just tried, and no, they are not.
No.
I just tried. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I bet they're back in exactly 3 minutes. Watch.
Okay.
Wait, what did the little banner say? What time is it there, Derek?
It's 1 o'clock. We have about 30 more minutes.
Okay. Oh yeah, the banner's still up.
Actually, is the banner still there?
It is. I just checked. It says 1:30 your time, so.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. Like, I'm glad that they used the PDT because I know this is nitpicky, but I see like PST, EST because we're not in standard time right now. We're in daylight time, so there is a difference.
Ugh. I hate military time and I hate time zones.
I hate time zones as well, and military time is really hard for me to know.
I said that on stream once, and now my entire chat always trolls me with like, I'm like, yo, what time is it? And they're like, it's 23:04. I'm like, shut up.
See, my brain just has a meltdown trying to think of what time that would be. 11?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Oh. Frenzy, come here. He said no.
Man, I want to buy all this Diablo memorabilia.
I almost got you something Diablo for your birthday this year.
You fucked up.
I know, I did.
And this
There's
is
always
all on
Christmas.
sale.
They're not doing a BlizzCon online this year, are they? Probably not.
I don't think there is a BlizzCon this year, no. Or Blizz Online.
Yeah.
BlizzConline.
Saya, do you have any other pets or just the fishies?
I have 2 dogs and 4 cats.
What kind of doggies?
They're blue healer border collie mixes.
Aww.
What are their names?
Misty Blue and Memphis Mayfire.
Oh,
Whoa.
I like that.
Damn.
You almost have an Iditarod team there.
Do they carry guns?
No.
What about knives?
No.
They're
They're little
just
assholes,
strapped.
though. They'll eat you if you walk in the front door, but you know, it's fine. We don't like people anyway. It's fine.
Oh,
That's funny.
I love animals.
Yeah, me too.
They're the best.
Yeah. I just have the cat, but I go to my sister's house all the time. She's got 2 Bernese Mountain Dogs who I love a lot. So I consider them like my part-time dogs.
I consider everyone that I live near that has dogs as like my dogs too. So like when someone's walking their dog, I like act like it's like my dog. I like look at them and I'm like, hey, there they are, you know, like, and of course the owner is like always weird about it. I'm like, hey man,
Yeah.
what do you expect? Your dog's cute as shit. You obviously don't give it enough love because it's loving me more than you.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about my copious amounts of animals.
She has too many fish.
Leave my fish alone. They are
know,
admiring my fish right now.
I know.
God.
I was really like when that one came up to the camera, I smiled so big. It made me really happy.
Yeah. They make me really happy too. That is my tranquility right there. Gosh.
Yeah, I can see why.
They
Like,
help
just
my
still
anxiety.
watching them. For
Okay,
sure.
server should work here any second now. Feel
We're
Try
in
to
30
do like
minutes.
more like a longer password maybe.
okay. An issue.
Maybe it's not secure enough.
Maybe you need to use two-step authentication.
Oh, you're getting that dumb bug.
We just changed our password parameters at work. Well, they don't take effect until the end of the month, and I can already sense a nightmare that's going to come my way when that happens.
So do you remember when I recruited you for our first Counter-Strike Source team?
I will probably remember when you say the roster.
Oh, good question. It was it was you, me, Fozzie, Nick Pensy.
I do remember, and I remember practicing in the garage, and his father set up a whole practice area.
Oh, I know that name, Fozzie. Derek's talked about him before.
Yeah, Fozzie.
That's
Mr.
one person
Shadow
I
ID.
haven't heard from in forever.
Yeah, he. Well, there's probably a good reason for that, right? Because of his what he did.
I don't know what he did.
You don't remember?
No.
You don't remember the Shadow IDs?
Shadow IDs. Yeah, I remember that. Basically, what would happen, guys, is in Counter-Strike Source, every object had a shadow, and every shadow had its own ID. And if you turned on, what was the command?
It was like a CL underscore command. It was like something.
say
Or
it's
no,
like
it was
CL
either that
Shadow
or
ID.
like, yeah, it was like something super basic.
It doesn't matter what it was. There was a command that you could do, and if you put it to 1, all of a sudden you could see the numbers of every shadow. And if a shadow moved, it was either a barrel moving around or something like that, or it was a player moving around or something like that.
Yeah.
So it basically gave you legit wall hacks. That doesn't work. What does it give you? It basically gave you wall hacks that were built into the game. That's the way I should have put it.
Yeah, and he was using it forever until until he got basically banned, essentially. And the worst thing of it all is we were defending him till the fucking cows came home.
I thought he was legit still to this day. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, and he was just a little cheating. Like, bro, here's another thing too. My friend Relmo was on the other team, and he accused of Fozzie of cheating, and we defended Fozzie. It's our homie. We went to LAN with him. Like, he was good. He was a very, very good sniper. Very good sniper.
We were playing at my house though, all LAN'd up.
Yep.
A couple of the matches, and he definitely wasn't cheating then.
Right, and he was kicking ass. He was performing just like he normally would. But damn, the moment he got into his home and his little privacy, he would turn that shit on, and sure enough. Yeah, I do remember that team very well. And I remember I remember practicing in the garage. I remember that. I remember his father was like a super brainiac and showed us like the world's first like 1,000-watt power supply.
Oh yeah.
Remember
Nick
that?
Pensie's dad, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was so crazy. He was like, hey, check this out. It's a 1,000-watt power supply. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like,
yeah. He was doing that, and I was talking to him about stuff, and I had just gotten the pacemaker right before I put that team together, right? So he was like, you know what? I bet that we could supercharge that.
He said that to you?
Yeah.
What?
He was a character.
Fuck?
He was a good dude.
I'm gonna supercharge your pacemaker. I'll make you run twice as fast.
he was like freaking Iron Man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you
was.
can hack it like Iron Man.
Yeah, man, he was fucking. What was it? I forgot his real first name, but whatever, something Stark.
Tony?
Well, no, I mean like the father's name. Whatever the father's name is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
see
guy
what you're
was
saying.
crazy.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
The Pensy brothers were good though. I like one thing though about Nick is he was like too in his own head. He was a little. Is it safe to say that he was kind of like the hothead on the team? Because I was probably the most chill fucking person on the team. I didn't really do anything. I just did my thing.
Nick didn't have enough raw talent. He tried to play it in a very strategic way, which isn't a bad way of playing it. But I mean, in Counter-Strike Source 1.6, you really needed to have that raw talent trumped everything else, right? You had solid, good strats with people watching the right shit and good communications. You'd win as long as you were the better team, like better aimers. And he just honestly, CS:GO would have been a great game for him. He became a truck driver.
Well, I mean, maybe when my company takes that over, he won't have a job anymore, and then he'll be forced to stream.
It is a possibility.
Oh shit!
I hope he's doing well. He's a nice guy. He did have
he's-
some temper issues, but he also had more than that. It was just he had ego issues where he wanted to be the best, but he just wasn't and didn't want to put the time and effort into it. He'd rather like sit around and smoke weed all day.
That's what it was. I remember that now. He did have this very grandiose opinion of himself, and it got in the way, and it made him kind of hard to like be around and enjoy your time with him because like his ego got ahead of everything. And it did prevent him from learning new shit. and he would constantly like. I was like throughout my career as a Counter-Strike player, I was really bad at changing my sensitivity and shit. Like it was a sickness. It was a fucking curse. Like I was blessed. Like it's like I sold my soul to the devil for aim, but like the curse was like me changing my sensitivity all the time, which basically changes your aim. And with Nick, he was like just totally screwed because like that's all he would think about is like new mice. And I mean, I collect mice and shit, right? But like with him,
He
like,
got me
was,
into my mouse obsession.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he did.
Is that
He was
how
the
this
one.
fucking
Remember, I
started?
only used a wheel mouse optical. I was like, wheel mouse optical better than everything.
Yes, sir. I trained on that. That's what I was brought up on too. Yeah. And then he got you into the mouse addiction. You know that I own the world's most rarest gaming mouse. That's the most valuable mouse in the world because it doesn't exist anymore.
What mouse?
The 1.1 SE.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Brand new, mint condition, perfect build, and not a Hong Kong ripoff. Pretty sick. And you want to know something crazy about this? I got this when I was working at Asus. Something in my head told me to go check eBay. I don't know if to this day what the fuck it was. And I went on eBay and I typed in 1.1 SE and I kept getting a bunch of bullshit. And then there was this auction and it was a guy that had for $50, he had a lot. And it was a Telemouse Explorer 3.0 that was like all yellowed and shit. Gross. And then there was a ball mouse. And then there was this shiny, beautiful, silver-looking 1.1 SE, and I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. I looked at it, I clicked on some pictures, sure enough it was. I bought it for $50, and it's mint condition, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah, man.
I remember buying Microsoft Blue after our source days. I went to go play a tournament in 1.6, and I was like, I need to get some kind of wheel mouse optical for that game. So I found a Microsoft Blue, and I bought it for $189.
Holy shit. Did you regret it immediately?
No, it absolutely dominated.
You loved the Blue, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's like a mini wheel mouse optical.
Damn, I couldn't use that thing. For some reason, it would like bug out on me. I don't know, maybe it was my mouse pad at the time or... Damn, dude.
I don't know, it worked great for me. But it didn't have side buttons, and nowadays there's definitely better mice. Like right now I'm using a Death Adder Mini V2.
Yeah, I've been wireless for years now. I'm using the Logitech G Pro Superlight, and I have 4 of them. 2 white, 2 black, and they're all mine, not Bree's. So Bree wants one of the white ones, and I mean...
Gosh, I want one. I'm going to steal it next time, I swear.
I'm hiding that shit.
Go over
No,
and just
you're
find
not.
your
I'm
mice.
taking it.
John, that's
She was-
what I'm gonna do in October. I'm just gonna find your box of mice and touch all of them.
When she visited,
that's amazing.
I was literally thinking, like, I kept an eye out on my mice. I was thinking she was going to try to pocket one of them, but she didn't.
Wanted to.
That visits will ever find my mice.
I really want that mouse. It's so pretty, and I just want a lighter one. But
I have a gun safe specifically for mice.
It's not a bad
No, I
idea,
can
especially
pick a
since I
lot,
have the
right?
rarest mouse in the world in my collection now.
So I was
Shit.
gonna have to teach me because Derek's not probably gonna.
I'll
do
teach
that
you.
next time.
Actually, yo, Prophet, is there a more rare mouse than the 1.1 SE?
There are a couple that are no longer made that people will spend a lot on. One of them I own. It's called a Razer Crate 2013 edition.
Oh, that
Razer
one's a
what?
good mouse.
Crate.
Yeah, Crate. It's
That's
tiny.
the orange
it's like
one, right? That's a tiny little orange
it's a
guy.
tiny
Yeah.
little wheel mouse optical, right?
Looking these up while you guys are talking about them.
Oh, that thing's insane.
Then of course we all know Final Meme with their Final Mouse. What is it? The
Oh.
Starlight 13s, something like that. Starlight 12s. What are they? What's the number?
Oh,
I don't fucking remember.
C-R-A-I-T. Okay.
Didn't they only give those to like fucking celebrities and shit?
Or you had to pay like $300 for one.
Yikes.
Now you can buy them on like eBay or whatever for like $3,000 to $5,000.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But Saya says she's gonna get me one for Christmas, so.
I didn't say that. I did say I was gonna help him buy this other mouse that comes out. When I go down there for a visit, there's a mouse coming out, and the only thing that he wants to do is sit around on our computers and try to buy this goddamn mouse.
What
Which mouse is it?
It's a new one by
Oh,
Final Mouse.
Starlight.
It's another Starlight, but it's the one that actually looks like stars. It's painted to look like
Oh.
space.
So you're a wired guy. You still stay on the wire, huh?
Yeah, I don't care if it's wired or wireless, really. What does matter to me is low latency clicks and if I can aim with it.
Right. Yeah. for sure.
Just
That's
because
one
a
thing I'm-
mouse is light doesn't mean you can aim with it. I find that like 60 grams seems to be like that special spot for me. But
Yeah, anything lighter than 60, it's just like it's diminishing returns. I believe. Like I don't think you're gaining anything.
I actually have a ultralight 2. I can't aim for shit with.
Yeah, I've been on a G Pro for 3 years now, and my muscle memory is just locked in. And it's surprising because whenever I hold a Razer Viper, I fall in love immediately because I think it's low profile. It's the closest thing to me that I have in my arsenal that's like a Wheel Mouse Pro or Wheel Mouse Optical, which is what I grew up on.
Mhm.
But like, I accidentally like misclick. Like my ring finger will hit my right click, my right click button sometimes, and it's just detrimental to like my performance. I can't have that.
You know, a
And
new
I
company just came out, just remade the Wheel Mouse Optical, and they're called GameSense, and it's got side
What?
buttons. Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you about to start a new addiction again? God damn.
I'm just
Haven't
letting you
bought
know.
You
No,
never
it's so
lost
long.
the addiction. What do you
I still buy them like
What do you
crazy.
mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Talking about like my most rarest mouse in the world, and I'm like,
That
I
was
don't
a
have an
mouse
addiction. What do you mean? What is
Hey.
it called? GameSense mouse?
I would say in our field of work, mice are important.
Yeah, it's true. You talking about the Meta Wired? Is that what it is?
Is it by? It's by GameSense. I think it's their only mouse right now.
Meta, and then they have an Oh, it's the MVP.
That's it.
Wow, that is the fucking Wheel Mouse Optical. Oh my god. Their logo sucks so many bags of dicks.
And GameSense, of course, is a cheat.
Wait, what?
GameSense
This is a
is
cheating
cheat,
mouse?
but I don't think the
I don't
company's
think it's
the
a
same.
cheating mouse. No, it's probably a
Oh.
different company. But GameSense is a cheat for Counter Strike.
Oh my god. They're like,
And you know they know that.
Well, you know what's funny is like, what if you email them and there's like a secret code you add to your subject title in the email, and they're like, "We got you." It's like, "Can I get the MVP wireless with extra sauce, please?" And they're like,
The extra sauce.
"Say no more, fam." And it's like built in. Oh, let me ask you this, since you know a lot about this. I've been wanting to talk to you about this. Is it real when people were saying that there were like $30,000 hacking mice for like the professional circuit of Counter Strike back in like
There
early
are
days?
I'm
there are
curious about
hardware
this
hacks.
too.
Yes, there are. There are mice that have. God, I made a video about this several years ago, but there are mice that have different kinds of cheats on them. Whether it's an aim lock, it's usually not a wall hack. It's usually something else, like a built-in recoil hack, a built-in aim hack. Actually, Bloody Mice used to sell, like, you know, just loud and proud about it. Be like, get your own mouse with a recoil hack built in. They had it literally in the drivers where you could set it up for an AK-47 in Counter-Strike Global Offensive or an M4. And I talked about all of that in a video.
Do you think these
Wow.
are still used to this day? Obviously,
No, they
obviously
don't
we
make them
admit it.
anymore because they're more of a valid company now. But back when they were first starting out, they were looking
Well,
for
I'm
some
talking
kind
like,
of edge.
black market mouse hacks.
Oh, they're definitely, yeah, definitely. Again, if someone's gonna get one of those, it's most likely gonna have like an aim lock, and it'll probably be something you can configure outside of game. It'll probably look something like what happened with Forsaken, a lot lockier, unless you like smooth it out and all that kind of stuff through settings. Probably be very easy to detect if someone were really watching.
Right.
That being said, it wouldn't be caught by any kind of anti-cheat, or especially at a LAN event where there's no anti-cheat and you just got people watching from behind your shoulder.
Yeah.
Now, what about like PCIe cards and shit inside of computers where like it offloads it onto like extra hardware so your computer's technically not even doing it? It's like a card. Is that a thing? No, like for instance, like a fucking video card. Like instead of a video card, it's a fucking hack. Like, do they have that?
Yeah,
Holy shit,
they do, actually.
bro, that is nuts.
There's a
That
lot
is-
of ways that they can bypass anti-cheats with hardware hacks like that. But that being said, some of these are not. That's why LANs are good. You literally have to have some kind of hack on your mouse if you're going to try to cheat on it, or else they will most likely get detected. There's like a 90% chance. I mean, Forsaken tested that out for himself.
Yeah,
Hey, hi.
that's crazy, man. And it's never gonna end. Basically, it's always gonna be a battle.
That's true. And even in Valorant, with those ridiculously invasive anti-cheats that log every single keystroke you ever make, and are on 24/7, even if you're not playing the game. Which I think is absolutely ridiculous and should be illegal, but regardless.
Yeah, they root the fuck out of your computer.
So they do that, and people still get past the anti-cheat.
Damn, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can think about it because anytime like they update it, someone's just gonna update the cheats to.
It's a cat and mouse
Well,
game.
it's because
Yeah.
there's so much money in cheating. Like,
Yeah.
there's people that I've talked to where like people are spending like $5,000 a month on cheats and shit.
And for what though? Like, what are they? What's their return?
That they
Are they a
make it look like
professional
they're
streamer?
good on like ESCA client and shit.
Do you now?
Well,
Let
I
me
ever
ask you
cheated
this:
in one game, and it was Maple Story. This was back in the day. And
you
that's all.
cheater.
I know.
I cheated in Diablo 1. So basically, I took 5 steps away from an item, went over to it, and grabbed my potion out as I picked up some gold, and it duplicated the gold.
Oh, I remember that shit. Oh my god, you just brought me back to there. I guess I cheated too because I think I did that.
I think
Remember
everyone
that
did that.
shit.
And you gotta realize, like, Diablo came out when I was, 6th grade? So, 11
Yeah, I
years
was-
old.
Yeah.
So yeah, I duped the shit out of stuff in Diablo 1 when I was that age. Oh, and Doom. Don't forget Doom. IDKFA. I'll remember that forever.
Oh, absolutely. I taught my dad that code, and he still to this day always goes, "Hey."
And of course, the Steam group IDDQD.
Just
Invulnerability.
conveniently the name of my Twitch stream team
That's so
because
sick.
I'm on a Doom stream team.
That's.
Oh yeah.
Not gonna lie, when I was like 6 years old playing Doom, that was the scariest game of my life.
Oh, yeah.
for
same.
sure, man. You know what I
That's
always
what-
think? Oh, what?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say, like, I think Doom is in a position where they could create like a roguelike version of Doom where it randomizes levels and like gives you like little boosters and upgrades and you try to like progress, but if you die, you got to start over because it's a roguelike. And I think it would do incredibly well, especially if you can make it so you can invade people's games and make it competitive in that way.
They were adding invasion. I don't know if they're still doing that to Doom Eternal. And there is randomizer mods, but I don't know if they're gonna add it to like the base game.
Right.
Did add horde mode, which was a mod at first, and now it's in the base game.
Oh, that's sick. They actually like incorporated some mod content.
Yeah.
I like your game name. Work, please.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. It didn't though.
I actually made a game and I got in.
Wait, what is it called?
Hold on. Well, I left though, but let me. Here, I'll try this again. Let me do this. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm
Derek,
gonna-
guess what I just ordered?
A fucking hardcore hack.
A mouse?
No,
A
a mouse.
mouse.
But guess what mouse?
You got this super light white.
Yes, it was in stock. I was like, I'm just gonna look, and it
Holy
was in stock. So
crap.
I just ordered it. So now I don't have to.
Hey,
steal yours
congrats!
anymore.
Thank God you don't have to steal. I was gonna have anxiety.
You're gonna have to get a
I was-
gun safe.
I was literally gonna go on Amazon buy a small gun safe for like $200 or whatever the fuck it is. Actually, I should kind of just do that anyway. Well, they're heavy, and if I move again, which I will, I don't know.
Let me load this back
Well,
up
cool.
and see
Congrats
what
on
works.
the super light.
Thank you, thank you. That will work with my power play, right? It will.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn off friends list joining just because I'm paranoid. Actually, no. Why am I doing that? You guys are my friends on.
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna create.
Make
game.
it
Here
so
we
that
go.
it's as accessible as possible at this point.
Yes.
Should I make the level difference 99 instead of 10?
0.
Even though we're all level 1.
Nothing there. Just uncheck
Oh wait, we
it.
uncheck it. We unchecked
Yeah.
it. Okay.
And
Uncheck.
max players 8.
Right. Okay.
So that if
The
it already
game's-
thinks I'm in there, maybe it'll let me connect again.
All right. Here we go.
Fingers
Max
crossed,
players
fingers
8.
crossed.
And let me remember the password real quick. Creating game. Okay. Created game. Now I'm going to tell you guys the info.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Damn.
Okay.
I tried to join game. It said join fail.
No, we've got what 8 minutes till the servers are back up.
It should have. What? Oh, yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
Caesar lets me
it's
join.
till 4:30.
True. I DM'd you.
Spray. Let me do play.
I'll text.
No, wrong. I didn't mean to do
no.
that.
one, so you always save your shit. All right. Once again, Bree got in.
I admire your guys' faith in me.
This
So
game
this
is no longer available to join. Please try joining another game.
What the fuck?
What? I'm in here.
It is called hardcore play, right?
No, hardcore game. Not hardcore play.
Oh, okay, so this is...
Join failed.
Oh!
Join failed.
Join failed.
Come on, works for me.
Dude. This is crazy.
Maybe it just doesn't want me to play a Necro. Let's try a different character. Here we go.
I am gonna turn Super Saiyan 3. Oh, I figured out how... Okay. I forgot I was gonna play with controller. Wait, so if one of us dies, we all die?
No.
Typically how we play it though, we restart.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
that's basically it.
How
Don't
we
worry,
rest-
no one's gonna die if I'm a Necro.
Okay, okay.
It's really telling us you're changing from Necro,
I
so
know.
I don't want to hear it.
Nervous laughter.
I just don't get it why you and Saya can join each other, and then Bree and I can join each other, but like any cross with that doesn't work. Makes no sense.
What was the game name one more time?
Hardcore game. Yeah, it's not working. for
Join
me.
failed. Alright, back to the Necro. Snap back to reality.
Oh yeah, you even
Oh,
see the
there
game
goes
invite
gravity.
pop in too. I see it in your chat.
Hmm. Oops.
I mean, there are definitely some cool features like being able to join friends like that, except it doesn't work!
Yeah.
Huh. I'm just gonna chalk it up to the downtime on the servers, but it's still just so weird that we can't play is strange. Oh, so now you're leaving? I see how it is.
Right?
I'm just gonna back out entirely and just wait till 1:30 hit.
Probably
Yeah,
not
I
a bad
think
idea.
Yeah, you know, I want to close out until 1:30. I'm just gonna close out of the game entirely
Yeah,
until
yeah.
1:30.
I'm just in the launcher now, hanging out.
Yeah. Let's do
Alright,
that.
so, back all the way to when Counter-Strike Source came out. It's weird, actually, now that I think about it. Every time a new version of Counter-Strike comes out, I seem to have some crazy health issues. So, like, right when Counter-Strike Source came out, I wasn't on a team with anyone, I don't believe at that time. But I went into ventricular tachycardia and had a pacemaker put in. And afterwards, I ended up contacting, well, I contacted, I think it was Fozzie and all of them to try to put together a team. And DJ here. But DJ didn't want to join my team. He actually wanted to stick with 1.6 and play, what was it, Cal Intermediate, right?
Yeah, I
All right.
did.
So what I actually did is I wined and dined him to join the team.
Wow.
I do remember that.
I took him out to a place called Buffalo Chips, and we got some wings, discussed it, played a couple games.
Man,
Wow.
I loved buffalo chips too. I was in heaven.
And I just slowly convinced him to join the team, and it was actually very successful.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, why I didn't want to like leave the people I was like. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I wasn't even really playing with anyone that I gave a shit about either. That's another weird thing about it. And it was IM, which is like intermediate. Counter-Strike Intermediate was like a joke. Like if you're an intermediate, you're just like in purgatory. You might as well be in open still.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I mean, like, open, the best open teams, like the top 3 usually would go to like main, and maybe like the top 1 would go to like advanced if advanced was there, premier.
Yeah.
Depending on the season, you know, it changed a lot. But
I'll be
basically,
right
it
back.
always felt like if you didn't go straight to at least main after winning open, or you know, getting top 3 in open, your team was a failure and doomed to die.
100%. I've never. We never heard of an intermediate team making it to like the top, or pretty much advancing. It's almost like teams were sent to intermediate to die. It was like very rare. Obviously, teams won
Yeah,
intermediate and
it
went to
had,
main, but
and some of them went all the way up. Like, for example, the last team I was on, I had a I had a fight technically with one of the teammates, and during playoffs, I'd actually left the roster, and because of that, they ended up losing and going to intermediate. They went through the intermediate season. Oxide was on the team. He averaged a record-breaking 1.4 frags per round throughout the entire season of intermediate, absolutely destroying it and winning intermediate. And then they picked me back up, and we went and won main. You know, so
Jesus. Yeah, you know what's funny too about main is like people, the players that made it into that category or at that level, they were so full of themselves for some reason. I always remembered that main characters, main players were
Main
like very
characters, yeah.
yeah, main characters, main players were incredibly egocentric. Like they were so like I don't know what it was, man. There was always it was funny. It was almost like I don't know if people that played World of Warcraft. It was like getting into going to the Barons, and you're in Barons chat, and it was like just Barons chat, like the arguments, like on MIRC, like everyone was just shit talking each other in main. It was the strangest fucking thing. I don't know what it was. A lot of arguments and like animosity for some reason.
I'm back.
I think that's just a byproduct of competitive play.
True. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Very true. You know what's funny though is like it's we have all these built-in ranking systems and shit in games now. I wonder if that like breeds the what I'm trying to say we have like individual ranking for each player, right? Instead of it being like a team thing. Like when we were a team, we would have to earn it together. We would have to practice to get it together. Whereas like in Counter-Strike now, it's like you just play by yourself and you play with 4 randoms
it
and
changed it a
don't
lot.
know them.
Like now there's a lot more emphasis on pug play than back in the old days. In the old days, pug plays meant nothing, right? Pugging was just like a way to warm up to play with your team. Nowadays, there's a lot going like Tens makes millions because he's a really good pug player. Now he switched over to Valorant. He's becoming a better team player. But Shroud, right? He got onto a pro team in CS:GO because he was a really good pug player, had really good, aim, reaction time, and muscle memory. Flick onto people like instantaneously. People saw that and they were like, "Hey, you know what? He's currently on I think he was on like an intermediate or main team at the time, and a pro team's just like, you know what? He could be a pro with us." So they just picked him up. First, they tested him out to make sure he didn't cheat by bringing him to a LAN. Nothing has a good story on that. You guys should check that out sometime.
Oh, actually, I want to hear on that one. Yeah. You know what's funny is I remember being on MIRC and seeing like the usernames like Shroud and Summit like in random chat rooms. Like there were mods or whatever, or admins, whatever, or ops as they call them in MIRC. And like to think of who they are now, it's like fascinating. We were all kids.
Yeah, and another person that comes to mind from like the old days is Jason R. Do you remember him?
Yes.
And he got
Jason R.
quite a bit of notoriety in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but back in the Source days, in that last season, I played against him twice. He was on a main team, and we just absolutely destroyed them. It was like 16-1 and 16-2, and he couldn't do anything.
Damn.
But again, just a good pug player, and it really showed in the CSGO pug scene with how everything was growing at the time. And while he wasn't very good on teams, it doesn't really matter because he's going to get a huge following from having a good shot.
Right. That's one thing too is I notice a lot of younger like I like when I'm doing my thing on my Twitch and all that, like there, if I ever play anything competitive, you get a lot of young people that watch and they know my background and whatnot, and then they ask a lot of questions, and a lot of times like they don't they think that all they have to do is go live on Twitch and play and get rank and like go as high as they possibly can. And they think they're gonna like make it. And it's like it's so much more than that, man. Like there's way more to it. But it's weird though that so many people think that's all it is now. Because it seems like it is, right? On the surface, but there's way more involved. Because the moment you have to play from outside of your bedroom on a stage, oh my god, you're gonna have the adrenaline dump. You're gonna have fucking, cold feet. Maybe you're gonna, have anxiety. It's just all what happens when you're playing competitive.
Oh, and especially your first LAN, you're gonna be like freaking out. I'm one of the lucky people that actually got to win their first LAN, but most people don't. Most people completely just, they're overwhelmed. They can't play up to their level.
And if they're insane when they're playing in their bedroom, and then they suck ass on a stage, people are going to now start assuming that they're cheating.
Right.
Or they're a cheater.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I always say, if you're going to try to go for a pro team, you want to get some LAN experience. Even if you're not winning these LANs, you got to get used to just being at the LAN tournaments, shooting people at the LAN tournament. Well, not shooting actual people, but you know,
in video games,
in video
preferably.
games.
Yeah.
Winning matches on a LAN tournament, or at least dealing with your anxiety at a real LAN tournament.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though too is like, where the fuck are the LAN tournaments, right? Like everything
Yeah,
is
with COVID, everything's shut down.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
because of that, this last 2 years, I bet there's been more of an influx of cheaters than anyone's talking about. Obviously, there was that whole thing where coaches were even cheating. Coaches were like
What?
ghosting matches and telling their teams where everyone was.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is stuff they can do online, you know?
Dude. That's actually crazy. By the way, it is 1:35. We should be good
Yeah.
now.
Loaded in.
All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close the game and reopen it completely. All right, I'm also going to scan and repair.
Okay.
I just want it to work.
It's gotta work now. The
I'm gonna
banner
reinstall
went.
Windows. I'm gonna actually switch up my RAM sticks so that they're alternate. Oh wait, I noticed you have the banner still.
Yeah.
Oh, we're aware a character's stuck. Okay, never mind. Something different. All right.
Well,
You know what? I'm deleting this character because this character was made.
I'm almost
during
about to like reinstall the entire freaking game.
I'm deleting the Nibbler character. I'm gonna create a new hardcore character because he was made when there was a bunch of maintenance going on.
Perfect idea.
Create new paladin. Oops.
Honestly, I'm just glad that we have a lot that we can talk about.
True. You remember another thing to talk about? You remember the lunch table?
Yes.
My God, that was the weirdest. That was like my first indoctrination to the Illuminati. Like witnessing it. Like I was like fucking 16, 17 years old, and I didn't know what an Illuminati was.
The days of MIRC.
Yeah, man. And I legitimately like realized like, oh, that's what. Oh, here's another funny thing: the whole lunch table thing, which we could talk about. But that same thing basically happened in my Overwatch professional career. There was a cluster of players all blatantly doing dark shit in game and being basically protected by the admins of the private Discord channel that we were all in with Blizzard employees and shit. Like, it was absolutely crazy. And they ran the whole scene. And some of the people that were in that circle are names that you know everyone knows now. It's fucking crazy, man. And I always think about that shit. There's always like a circle that runs shit in every group.
Yeah, the thing is, like, one of the guys I knew from Counter-Strike Source days, I didn't know he was a cheater, like, in the Source days. That always seems to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, in CSGO, he became, like, infamously known. His name's JXTN. And he was, like, behind, all, like, at the beginning of it, at least, almost all of the cheating scenes.
Oh my God. Where was he from? Like,
Well,
like in like America?
I thought
Yeah,
I made a
he was
lobby
in
and then I
California.
black screened again.
Oh,
It sucks, because
no.
you think you know a person.
Yeah, for real.
I remember him going, like, we were taking long, and there was a guy over in pit. He's like, there's a guy in pit, can you hit that shot for me? And I'm like, I just peek out with the AWP and Source and just shoot him in the head. It's like, damn, if I could just be that consistent. Alright, I'm gonna just try to join any random game real quick first.
Actually, not a bad idea. Let me do Act 1 Hardcore. Here we go. Run game.
Error creating game, that doesn't...
Well, I joined a random person's game.
That's probably just me at this point. I'm thinking maybe I should restart.
Me too.
Which one was
This
it?
guy's name's Boogalookshabuha. I don't know if this dude's actually playing. His name is Big Gulps, huh? That's his name. He's a barbarian. That's funny. Big Gulps, huh? And he typed, yo, I feel mean. I gotta leave. Okay.
The black screen thing again.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I
Hey.
joined a random person's game, so that's a positive thing.
Yeah.
We
I mean-
have been able to join games.
Well, they can too. They can play together.
No, we
But-
can't.
Oh, that's
It said that our characters were already in the game, even though they were new characters.
I did see it when on Prophet's screen. He did say something about characters getting stuck. They had a banner that they were addressing that. So, but the main maintenance screen went away.
Black screen again. Trying to join a random guy's game.
Don't miss my mouse feet fucking grinding to nothing.
So, which land had the best food?
Food?
None of the lands really had food except like
Oh, they didn't
CPL.
feed you?
Yeah.
Ah.
CPL had like pizza deliveries like every hour, and
Oh, nice.
I mean there was a restaurant too in the hotel.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
Oh, and there was a bar that behind the bar you could get exclusive access to like a virtual golf thing, where it was like they had a projector screen and you would take golf clubs and hit it into the projector screen and you could play golf.
Oh, that
Oh,
sounds
shit.
fun.
I loved that. I spent so
Oh
much
my
money doing
God.
that.
I want to do that. That sounds fun.
Speaking of golf, I got invited by a few friends to go play golf, like in real life, like outside in like the sun and stuff. And I was actually thinking,
Wait,
Like not on your
Oh.
computer, like actually out.
like
in the
actually
real
like
world?
being like around, like yeah, like
Oh my
like there's
God,
like
how-
grass on my feet and shit.
What?
there's an actual outside.
You have to wear
Yeah.
plaid shorts?
Outside?
Yeah, it's crazy. You can get like a suntan and stuff.
Oh, no.
I was actually thinking about buying a set of clubs, like some cheap lefty clubs. Like they were like, "Hey, we could, we got a bunch of extra clubs." I'm like, "Dude, I'm lefty," and everyone goes, "Oh, you're lefty?" Like they don't have any lefty. Like they don't golf with any lefties. I'm like a fucking alien. I haven't
it's
golfed
true.
since I was 16, and I rage quit in the middle of a tournament.
Oh, you
threw
played
my
in a golf
clubs.
tournament.
I did. I played in a golf tournament, and my dad was giving me lessons. Like I went for lessons, and I was getting very good. So I thought, and I was in a tournament, and I raged quit on like hole
clearly not
6
playing
or
the game.
7. What do you say?
Putt, but
Yeah, this turned into a casual 2-hour podcast.
Just chatting.
did you get in, Saya?
No.
Oh.
No.
Saya, don't do that to me.
I said I didn't. It's not my fault you didn't hear it.
Got me all excited.
I would never excite you by accident. Only
Make
on
a game,
purpose.
profit when you can, and then like I guess DM me or text me the password, and I can try to join. And if that
Make
works,
a
I can share the
game.
It
info.
won't even let me make a game. I try to make a game and it says that I can't connect or check your internet. And then if I try to use my old character, it says it's still in a lobby.
I
Jesus
swear. I mean,
Yeah.
Like if I try to use a new one, it's just like no fam, it's not allowed. I'm sorry.
Dang it. I got so excited that at 4:30/1:30 it would work. I've been
Yeah,
planning
no.
to play this because it's all Derek's talking about, and
it's
I wanted
really
to
good
play.
too. Here, I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
play.
we
so
can
fucking
definitely
good.
plan another day to play.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too, but I
creating
I was
game.
looking,
Yeah, I
was
can't
looking
make
I've
for-
just been sitting here for 2 hours. I just feel like it's not working. You know?
I cry.
Yeah,
I
me
cry.
too. I was looking forward to it too, but we could definitely plan another day to do it.
You're creating an offline character.
I was going to. I was like, what if it doesn't work there? Then I'll just like give up. Here, we'll try one.
Let me. I know. I'm gonna say it's playing with friends, working with anyone.
Good day.
Yes, I'm playing in an offline server.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
Look at
Can I
that.
join you?
Yes, join me.
Let's set up Hamachi or whatever the fuck
Oh,
it's
yeah.
called. Hitachi.
Does that still exist?
Hibachi.
Does.
Here, guys, join my IP. It's
Dude,
Oh
they
my
they
goodness.
removed the TCIP. Like
Yeah.
it was gonna be in the game, but
They need to add that back, especially if servers are gonna be like this.
seriously, man.
I asked you if that was important, and you said no.
I didn't think the servers would be this bad.
I did.
This is crazy.
Every new game is like this, John. Plus,
Join
there was
this
no
one.
scheduled
This is
maintenance.
why I haven't played it all week because I was like, oh, the servers are going to be absolute garbage.
What I don't understand is this situation where it just black screens me when I join into a
Cassius
server.
wants to know what the craziest thing you've ever seen a cheat do is, John.
The craziest thing I've ever seen a cheat
Ooh,
do.
That's a great question.
I've seen a cheat that literally kicks everyone from the server except for the cheater, and then people reconnect, and then it'll kick everyone else.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. And then as soon as I reconnect, I get kicked again. Yep.
You can just clear a server.
Yeah, they just
Nice
win
over
all
now,
the rounds
bitches.
because the other team has to forfeit because there's no players on it.
That
Or
is
either
fucking
forfeit
insane.
or just loses rounds over and over again. Every time they get in, it just says counter-terrorists win because there's no one there on the other team.
Let me ask you this. I've been actually meaning to ask you this. What the fuck is anti-aim? What is the anti-aim cheat? What is that?
Okay, anti-aim pretty much just changes where your hitboxes are, so they're not where they would typically be. Like,
Oftentimes
basically,
they're faced the other direction. So,
especially because of how the hitboxes work in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This is something that didn't work as well in Counter-Strike Source because the hitboxes were like squares that kind of revolved around a central location in Source in 1.6, right? But in CSGO, the character kind of hunches over and the head is pushed forward a little bit and stuff like that. So what it does is it makes it so like, okay, you're walking forward, but the hitbox thinks you're actually looking over to the right. So your head's hunched forward over to the right, like half a unit away. So people shooting you in the head are not hitting anything, or in the body aren't hitting anything. But if they shoot over to the left of you, they hit you, or to the right.
I'm gonna send you a picture, Genji.
But
Okay.
so
if
can
you use
see
something
what
like
he's talking
Spinbot,
about.
See,
it can
this is- we were
constantly
talking about this
update and
recently,
constantly
too.
change where the hitboxes are, so they're never in the same spot. So someone takes a shot and they got like a 1 in 10 chance of hitting you.
That is insane. It's like demigod mode.
All right, I gotta reload this game because it's not doing anything.
Do you think the
All right, it didn't work.
I told you it wouldn't. I don't know why you even tried.
Oh man.
Well, maybe we should just have early karaoke.
I just
Shot
don't
through the
understand
heart.
why. I just
I
don't
gotta-
understand why we can join each other's
I
games, but
know.
like,
Thing
Makes
is,
no sense.
it might be because we were already playing and in a server when the maintenance started. Because
But
our other
I-
characters say that we can't do anything with them because they're already in a server.
Oh, that's probably what it is. It
Like, it
probably
thinks that we're
still
currently playing,
playing.
so we can't play another character either. Because it thinks we're still playing because our other characters are in that server.
All right,
even
so
though
what
they're
you're
not.
saying is I just got to delete that character and we're good to go.
John, no, you're not deleting our character. that we've
or
worked
what you
on
can do. Oh, we can all do this. We can all buy the game again and on a new
$70.
account.
All right,
Yeah.
there we go.
All right. If you're
Guys,
fronting
I'm gonna
that
be
bill,
buying
Derek,
Diablo
sure.
again.
Yeah, who's paying for this?
Aww. Well,
No, I haven't hit global again yet.
Well, we will plan another day, probably next weekend, if you guys are free to do this, and hopefully they're not doing maintenance that day.
I still haven't
for
given
real.
up.
You'll give up eventually. You just let him try, but he's gonna give up.
Hmm.
Maybe we should sell our soul to Diablo and it'll work.
Well, I don't have a soul because I'm a ginger, so that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, if you can make a game,
Ben, hello. Hi.
oh,
I
see what
made
you're
a
doing.
game. I just
see what you're
can't
doing. Yeah.
connect to it. The game is made.
Oh,
I just
fuck.
can't connect to it. Like I
think
made
it's
it.
because we already have characters in another. Like, the game thinks we're in a game with our main characters, so we can't do anything. We can't play on other characters. Gotta be it, and they're apparently fixing it. At least
If
that's
I
what the banner
uninstall
said.
Diablo 2 completely, do you think it'll fix?
No.
I'm gonna try it real
because
quick.
it's gonna be a
No, it
server.
How
has
long
to
does
do
it
with
take?
the server. Done. It's server sided. It's not you sided.
Oh, here we go. The 35 minutes ago, they say we're aware that some characters remain stuck in closed games. We are working on the return of those characters to playable state as soon as possible. So your characters are probably stuck in your last game that you play, and that's why this is an issue.
I asked him if he wanted to do karaoke cactus. He definitely should not do.
So that's
Yeah,
probably
I
what's the
tried it.
problem.
Okay.
And then that's maybe why Bree and I could join games because we didn't even play yet. And we
Yeah.
just
Yeah, that's what I'm
jumped
saying. Like,
in.
you
Yep.
guys don't have a character.
Oh.
Saya
already.
sabotaged me. She was like, "Hey, they're not on. Let's play a little bit."
That sucks.
That does suck.
Um,
But at least we got to
Fucking
hear a
rude.
lot about
and you're not streaming, so I can't watch your stream in time.
Wow. And of course, you know, this is a Blizzard CS, by the way, right? Server, like maintenance Twitter. Of course, the top rated reply to the tweet is, by the way, from someone that has far too many numbers in their username and no profile pic, and I'm going to assume no followers. Yep, 0 followers.
Can y'all stop sexually harassing each other for like 5 minutes to fix the stuck character, please?
Like,
My
come on, man.
God.
Fucking, we get it. They have a dark past. We get it. But like, come on.
What company? Show me a company that doesn't.
The one I work for.
Is it time for an advertisement of the company you're working for?
I think it's time for karaoke, John.
No.
Karaoke.
I've
Gotta get a
recently
couple drinks
grown to know that like I just don't feel like I mean my company's about to go. I mean it's a startup company, and we're going public in 2 more months. But I'm just like I don't like to say the name for now.
Is it a good company?
Yeah, it's a self-driving technology company.
I could use that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's part of the reason why we're doing it. So a lot of people that don't want to drive or can't drive for some reason, disabilities, they have the ability to get wherever they need to go. It's kind of crazy too, because the technology we're pairing up with FedEx, we're already partnered up with Amazon, and we are now installing our shit in with PACCAR, which is like a major truck company, and then Volvo.
I'm
and
still a little
Toyota.
bit disappointed with Amazon. Like 5 years ago, they said they'd have drones coming to our houses to deliver packages, and I still haven't seen one here.
Yeah, I know. It's what it was too. A lot of I mean, there's probably a lot of legalities involved because like if one of them drops out of the sky and then like kills somebody, then like they're in hot water. But also a lot of people threaten to shoot them, and that's how fucking like Kakono, like our fucking country is. Like. How dare you use fucking futuristic technology? If I see one of them fucking demons floating over my house, I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker down, take all your toothpaste. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Why would you do that?
Toothpaste is important. You gotta brush those teeth.
That's true. You ever see a man juggle 3 apples and take a bite each time the apple passes his face?
I have.
It's crazy. Dude is awesome.
What a waste of an apple. He's not gonna eat those things.
I know. He looks like he doesn't eat many fruit anyway.
Well, this went completely as expected today.
Just try again.
I'm gonna relaunch the thing because I think that what happens is this thing just gets stuck up there, and then the game is like No, it says it. Maybe it's actually gone. Let's try this again. Install the game. Fuck it.
Not
No,
gonna do
it's
fuck
server
all.
bound, bro.
Uninstalled. Done. Done.
Did you really?
Oh my god, why?
Done. Install.
Oh my god. We don't have it.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. It'll be done in like 2
my
seconds. Look at this.
God.
It's only like 10 megabytes.
That wouldn't surprise me if the US servers were getting DDoSed or some shit.
It's 30 gigs. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It used to only be 600 megs.
Yeah, because the graphics aren't made out of fucking pixels.
Well, I just went on the menu and both my characters are not there anymore, so that's fun.
I see my characters, but you're
Rage
getting what I
quit.
had earlier.
Rage quit. Rage mode activated.
All right, it's almost done. It's downloading at 50 megabytes a second.
Nobody
We're at
cares,
5%.
John. It's not gonna work.
It's gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
It actually technically will work because by the time he's done downloading, the problem will be solved.
Big brain
'Cause it's
plays.
Really
So
tiny brain plays.
So by default, oh shit.
Well, this
Yo,
was
did
a
you,
successful
hear
2-hour
about-
stream of doing absolutely nothing at all.
You know
Have
what?
heard
I got
about the-
more viewers just doing this and hanging out and talking than I did playing Psychonauts.
Well,
Yeah, but people are more interested in Diablo than they are in Psychonauts. People
But I
know what
wasn't playing
is.
Diablo.
My characters are back.
Wait, really?
Okay, let me try loading in again.
that's actually a good
as well.
sign because that means maybe they refreshed. Like,
That means for sure in 20
Yes.
minutes when my shit's
Wait.
When I told you not to do that,
You should have warned me, Saya.
did.
oh my god, I'm very uncomfortable.
This is the shit I put up with on a daily basis.
Well, I put
No,
up
it
with a
still
lot
says
of
I'm
shit
in a-
too for
It
years.
still says I'm in another server.
John and I have, or Prophet and I have argued many of times. We've
Oh,
had
yeah.
fallouts.
We also had
But
some
that's
good
what-
times. Like I remember picking you
We've
up
had a
during
lot
that
of good
hurricane,
times.
and we were, land over at my house on laptops.
I
'cause
remember
we
that
didn't have power.
shit. Yep.
Playing, what was it, Quake 4?
And it was Quake 4. Yes, it was. Yep. I was trying to get into it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think all good friends argue once in a while, you know?
Especially with someone like me. Especially with someone who's competitive.
You are the most competitive person I've ever met.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why I made you a good leader. Oh
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
like to
missing all my
lose.
characters now too. Oh shit. Oh, wait, no,
Reinstall the game. You'll have it done. No.
No.
Yeah, man, all my characters are missing now. That's a good sign though. They're rebooting everything. So fuck it.
Good.
My character was back when I reloaded
character-
the game, and then it didn't
Oh,
let
they're
me
there.
in.
Mine's still here.
Cactus, you better not take my toothpaste. You have no idea what I'll do.
Cactus is one of them. I'm gonna see that damn drone up there. I'm gonna take that toothpaste. Give me all them fucking toothpaste.
Can you say catch a ride in that accent?
Hey, catch a ride. Hey, y'all want to catch a ride?
That's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all I needed.
Borderlands 2, or just Borderlands.
Just gonna clip that real quick.
Borderlands and Borderlands 2 are really good. Borderlands
So
3,
good.
I
We
did
played
not
it for
like.
5 fucking minutes.
I don't like
John.
having personal loot. I like being able to see what's dropped in the fucking game.
Yeah, personal loot is kind of garbage.
Like, even
Like
if I don't get it, I
D3.
want to be like, dude, you got that? That's insane.
I don't think it's garbage at all because you get everything
I mean,
You
you
are
gotta
the
practice your
greediest
reaction time somehow.
I've ever met in my life. Yeah, please clip it, Fairy. I will use that shit as a sound effect.
It's fun playing with Bree in Diablo because like she doesn't really hold the button to see items. So like there's like a flawed ruby on the ground and she just runs past it. And I'm just like, oh, all right, I guess I'll put this in my pocket then.
It doesn't
I
even
guess.
matter if I'm running to something from a chest that I open that I'm right next to. He'll still come swipe it.
Telekinesis.
I think I turned it on so that it'll just
When I
automatically show me
say
the items.
That he is the greediest motherfucker. I mean
On,
it.
on controller, you don't miss any items. They pop up like it's
Okay.
Yeah. Controller's cool, man, in Diablo, because you can see like the health bars right over the monsters.
Apparently you get the option to do classic loot in Borderlands 3. There's a setting for it.
Oh, really?
So now we have to play it, John,
I'll
because
play
I
it
bought
then.
that goddamn game for you.
As long as it doesn't do that stupid personalized loot, I'll play.
I will look into it more, because literally I bought that game for you. We played it for like 30 minutes.
As soon as I saw that we had personal loot, I was like, I'm out.
I was like, I just paid $60 for this goddamn game. Can we please
Borderlands
play
3
it?
though is fucking not good.
Is it?
Yeah, they're I don't know. It was made in a time where like things were weird, and I don't know. It just didn't feel like a Borderlands game anymore.
I want to make a video
why.
discussing how like over-aggressive monetization tactics have ruined gaming.
Ooh, that'd be a very good video.
You skip all your ideas away to all your viewers right now.
Do you guys want to see that video or not? Let me know in the chat.
Well, what I want to do is probably end my stream, because we're not doing anything.
No, it's gonna work. I'm almost
not
done.
yet.
I'm halfway. If by the time this is done, if by 6 p.m. Eastern it's not working, I'll give up.
Another hour.
Because we'll have what, 2 hours of playtime?
Yeah. I mean, we'll have enough time to get to like, what's her name? And Daryl.
Andy.
Yeah.
Zombie titty bitch.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite.
Honestly, she's not as X-rated as she was in the original.
True.
A lot of the characters aren't. I mean, if you watch and look in Diablo 1, if they remastered that, they'd be in so much hot water, because literally, when you kill a succubi in that, they bend over backwards and show off their ass, and they're completely nude. And it's like, yeah, do that in high res. Let's see what happens.
I keep hearing that they're going to do a remaster of D1. Which is weird, though, because it's like, I don't know.
I mean, it would be hard. It's not a game that's very modern. Like, Diablo 2, a modern audience would still like it. Diablo 1, you can't actually run. You have to walk everywhere. And because of that, I don't think a lot of the players will have the attention span for it.
100%.
I mean, unless they add like a running feature, but if they did, it's going to be like overpowered, make it so the monsters can't keep up with you, because the other monsters are their speed is based on yours.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd have to like in Diablo 2, they have a walking animation and a running animation, but in Diablo 1, it's just all walk.
Yeah. Speaking of remasters, I keep hearing also inklings of Quake being rebooted with a female protagonist, like the Ranger being like a woman. And
Oh, they're also talking about making a female Doomslayer.
really?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's crazy. Are they gonna reboot Doom then?
No, I don't think so. I think they were going to.
I think what they should do is
DLC.
remaster the original. No, Doom 2. Remaster Doom 2, the original Doom 2.
I agree. I think
In
that
my opinion, that was
so
the best.
cool. Yeah, man. That would be cool if they just went in on that. I mean, I'd even say remasters your Quake 2 instead of Quake 1. Like bring it back, but get crazy with it,
Cactus says feminists are taking over. Honestly, guys, I think especially at this point in gaming, they should just make the main characters choosable. If you want to be female, be female. If you want to be male, be male. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And you know what? That gives two people two different jobs. Get two different voice actors, and you know what I mean. Give two voice actors a gig and let them do their thing. Yeah,
That'd
like
be
freaking sick.
Mass Effect does that really well, actually, and they have dialogue up the ass.
Yeah, exactly. And these companies, they have the budget for it. They could totally do it. It'd be sick though to see that, like them rebooting Quake 2. And I mean, to be fair though, I think online play, the Quake 3 would be the best because it was more arena driven, like for competitiveness. But even though it doesn't seem to do well, kids don't really give a fuck about arena shooters,
Yeah. Arena shooters are dead. I mean, they released that one arena shooter recently.
Splitgate?
Yeah, that's it, with the teleporting.
Yeah.
Interesting idea, but obviously that's not going to take off in today's.
Yeah.
That being
Not
said,
in a Zoomer society.
I miss my Quake 3 and Quake 4.
Man, Quake 3.
I don't like Quake Champions. I don't like the Champions part of Quake Champions.
Yeah, Quake Champions. It's like they have like super cringe voiceovers and god damn, dude, it's just not nah. Graphically, it looks kind of garbage. Like I don't know, just something.
All right,
I tried though. I tried to get
6%.
into it. Couldn't.
All right, we're getting close. We're getting close, guys.
It's gonna work. I have this weird feeling. I have this weird feeling that banner is gonna disappear the moment you're done downloading.
98%.
Oh my god.
This actually didn't take that long. How long did it take? It took like 10 minutes to re-download. I mean, it's no 600 megabyte file like the original, but
I love how they did the legacy mode, where it just like overlays. That's so amazing.
I order some food here soon. I'm getting hungry.
That's a good
ooh,
idea.
what are you gonna order?
I don't know. Maybe
That's a very good idea.
Chipotle
Sai, are we cooking tonight?
or tacos, maybe? I'm gonna do tacos.
Because I think Sai and I were supposed to make tacos tonight, but
Oh,
I
then
guess-
I'm gonna do tacos.
I guess
We all
she
have to do
left.
tacos. No, everyone's doing tacos. Derek, you're doing tacos. Prophet Saya, you're doing tacos. Everyone's doing tacos.
there are no games right now. Not a single game up.
Oh. Let me see mine. Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't see anything
lobby.
either.
Ah! Me neither.
I'm creating a game.
No.
Let's see if it works.
I'm gonna see if anyone's. Oh, you have people in your lobby chat. Okay. If you don't let me play soon, I will. Okay, everyone's having problems. I mean, of course, it's not just like us four out of everyone playing, but. Oh, now I have games.
You think that they should make it so you can be genderless too? I have no problems with that. Fine.
Why don't? Hey, how about this? What if we just like reboot all games and just make you're a robot?
There you go.
Let's just make you an android. Like what the fuck? Let's just be robots.
Yeah, I love robots.
Like what the fuck?
Well,
Why do games always have to have a person?
well, are you a girl robot or a boy robot?
I'm a unicorn robot. I got.
Ooh. Ooh, I should get.
It is
Silo.
interesting though that all games have some type of human main character, pretty much. Like not all games, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like that's a go-to. Like look what we're playing right now. It's all. I mean, granted, it's the Dark Ages and shit, but it's always like there's never. I don't know. Weird. It always go to like. Oh, I'm
so
a
like
girl
this
or
was
a
the
boy.
days when Diablo 2 was created. This kind of stuff was normal. I mean, because they didn't want to spend the extra money, the extra assets on having like a male and female character. But Diablo 3, you know, you could be a male barbarian or female barbarian or whatever. What the
Right.
hell just happened? It's just black screen when I tried to go back to the main screen. Great.
Not
Great.
yet. Side of guacamole.
This
What?
game has been programmed. All right. Joining game. Let's see. Well, it's definitely doing something different.
Let me try making a game and see if you can get in.
I don't think I can. Right now it just says joining game and it doesn't change. Black screen and black screen.
See, I'm not getting these black screens. That's another thing.
The first time I loaded, but now I'm not getting those anymore. Okay, let's. Well, we know Derek and I can join games together, but the.
But the other
Okay.
users can't.
At all.
All right, we're getting close. I can feel it. Like it's definitely feeling like it's getting closer. Yeah. Yeah. Logic.
Okay, I just ordered 2 tacos.
Modify install. What if I add Spanish? Then it'll work.
think we have to wait for that banner to go away. When that banner goes away...
What if it never goes away? What if characters are always stuck in closed games?
Well, then we have to wait for Diablo 4 to come out, I think.
All right, 2023 it is.
We'll talk to you then.
DJ, you here?
Be right back.
Did he leave?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Well, I'm not good enough.
Well, I mean, I was gonna bring up a memory I had with you. Okay, do you remember that one tournament we went to?
Yeah, totally. So you guys have known each other since middle school.
Yeah, we were in the same English class.
That's a long damn time.
Yep, sat next to him in English class. That's how I met him.
Aww.
And then we played so many tournaments together.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think if I won a tournament without him. Yeah. Wait. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I won one tournament without him. I think that's it.
You guys were always... You did play together a lot, then you were always on the same team.
Yeah. We were on the same team a lot, and I would go out of my way to recruit him because I knew him because, special skills.
Yeah.
High dexterity, and will listen to strats and do what I ask. What's his name? His name was Nibbler. Back in the Counter-Strike days. But he goes by Ganji now. Couldn't use Nibbler. It was copywritten by Fox Entertainment. We won so many LAN tournaments. I was going to ask him here, when he gets back I will, about the Gigabyte tournament that they went to when I was sick. And they lost. And they got second, actually. But, going to have him talk about that a little bit. Since pretty much all the other tournaments we went to were like, yeah, we just absolutely destroyed everyone.
Yeah. I wish I had known him then. I would love to see him in that, like, atmosphere, like, competitive. See him. Didn't know him during those Overwatch days either. So it'd be, I wish I had. That would be really fun to watch.
Yeah, he was chill, but he was very focused. Like, we were all very focused. The reason that we were so successful is I would keep him focused. So like at CPL or at other tournaments, when we're waiting for matches, we'd go to our computers and I'd have him like 1 versus 1 against me. So that, I'd keep him in the game instead of going and socializing with everyone. Because there is a big opportunity to go and network and meet new people at these things. And a lot of times players will be like, oh my goodness, that's this person, let's go hang out, instead of actually paying attention and getting ready. And it's if you make sure you use that time wisely to go over strategies and stuff. I remember like one of the flights we had over towards CPL, I pulled out my laptop and I had all of the maps in like Paint, right? And I would go over them in Paint, going over the strateges again that we already went down.
Like a football coach, like with the marker on the whiteboard, the X's and the circles.
Yeah. very, very similar to that, just to make sure everyone was on the same page. No one's going to forget anything. Readapting some strategies based on what teams we thought we'd end up playing against. Of course, then we'd go there and we'd play against and scrim against some teams. Again, there was a good place to network, but what we wanted to do is keep our strat books, in the back so people didn't know how to counter us, while also getting decent scrims and knowing how to play against them. Because most people are going to use their material, and we could test out different things against them. We were really trying to outplay our opponents rather than just, fully set strats.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Saya's son is playing Minecraft, so I think that's why she...
Yeah, she just texted me. She said to just message her as soon as
Okay.
this works. So I probably should just sit there on that main screen. I launched the game thinking I could just...
I don't have that on my screen anymore. That banner is gone.
Mine says creating game right now, and I can't leave this screen right now, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. And if I do die, no one make a new character on account of me. Just let me keep making new ones and I'll pop in. Like, I don't want to slow anyone down. So just keep with the flow. I'll get there.
That's fine. Saya's pretty new to it, too.
Okay. So I just don't want... Because I just... In Diablo 3, I would die all the time, even as a Derek. I would die. I space out sometimes, so I don't pay attention.
Keep in mind, I also have the slowest character class because I am a Necro, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Won't be going much ahead.
Derek will probably be spinning in front of us at high speed.
That is literally what he will do once he hits level 18. That is literally what happens.
He loves those spinners.
A little spinning hammer comes out of him and just kills everything.
Yeah, and he's already halfway across the map while we're loading in.
Yeah, he has a thing called Vigor, which lets him run faster. He has a thing called Sprint, which lets him, like, almost teleport across the map. So we will have issues keeping up with him.
Yeah. That was us playing Diablo 3 too. He'd just be so far ahead of me, and it's like, well, I'll just be here. I'll catch up eventually.
The good news is, unlike Diablo 1, the XP is shared in this game. In Diablo 1, when I was playing with Saya, I'd be like level like 40 and she was like level like 10. No shared XP, so it was just based on your kills and who you could get to first.
Are you hungry, little guy? Bacon. Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog.
What kind?
It is a Whippet/Lab.
Aw, Whippet.
And
growing up, the people who lived across the street had one, and it lived to be very, very old.
he looks like a lab. He looks like a little tiny black lab, but he's really fast.
Yeah, actually, that's I was just gonna say my neighbors growing up, they had one. So his name was Bullet because he was so fast.
Yeah,
he was like a bullet.
Yeah, Whippets are racing dogs, so.
Yeah.
Why the hell doesn't the game start? That's a good question. I'm gonna relaunch the game. She said that it did update, so it doesn't say that anymore. But I'm having like little lag issues, so maybe I just need to reload the client. It's probably all it is. Like when the game went live, I had to reload the client. So she want to exit? Yes. Let's exit this. That's still up here right now. Let's see if I can refresh it. Nope.
I'm gonna try making. Let me refresh and then try making a game and retype the password is. I'm going to make a game.
It still says it for me. Why?
Really, mine.
I'm gonna restart my game completely. Full restart. Oh wait, one sec.
Making a new game, but I titled it the name of a previous game, and it said it was no longer available. So I'm thinking, shit. I think the game. I don't know how often they turn over. If it's when everyone leaves, or if it's still stuck in this purgatory.
So the way it's supposed to work is after everyone leaves, if the game has been up for a couple minutes, it'll stay open for another 5, even while no one's there. That's how it's supposed to work. Sometimes it goes down early, and sometimes when you make the game, you don't connect to it, and it makes itself, and then you can kind of connect to it by just... Yeah.
So, I think it's just things are still stuck. I'll try, once Derek gets back, we can try again.
Sounds good.
Or if you want, I guess you and I can try, and if that works, then we know for sure, and
all right,
that it works.
You make it here, and if it doesn't work, I'll make it.
Okay, it's letting me in so far. So let's try this. The game is okay. I made a very basic game name, so let me just change the game name.
No, it's fine. It's fine, and we can always change it. Let's connect. Just tell me what it is.
You don't have Norman666, and I'll DM you the password.
Wait, what was the name?
Norman666, and I DM'd you the password.
Norman?
No, Norman. That's my sister's dog thing. The game is no longer available to play. There's no way someone had a game called Norman666. Maybe it is still just fudged up. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
You're streaming.
Swear as much as you want.
Okay. I just know you're streaming. Well, Saya too, but she's I'm pretty sure that's what they did. Okay. Let me try closing out. Like +4. Oh, my tackles are on the way. Oh. I was like, the weekend, yeah, it'll still be busy, but it's like maybe the people will be burnt out a little bit or doing something else. Homework.
Yeah, that game is no longer available. I'm gonna make a game. I'm not gonna put a password on it. Just
okay.
I'm just gonna try to make it. If it goes up, I'll let you know what it is.
All right.
Creating game. It's taking its time. It wants to make sure it articulates it perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
Game already exists with that name. Let's try joining it. It's called Join Me. Trying.
Like
joining
making
game.
A gosh dang password. What was I doing?
It's gonna black screen on me. When it takes this long, it black screen. Didn't. Hardcore and normal characters may not be in the same game. Okay, so it was already made.
Ugh, okay.
Try Act 1 Andy. I'm going to join that one. It's a live game right now with one person in it.
I like all of our perseverance in that we keep trying, expecting that it's going to go through. That we haven't given up.
Have I tried a line of sight game called Counter-Strike? No, never heard of it. Failed to join this one. Alright, I don't think it's fixed for me. Oh, yeah, look at that crash.
Joined, I see on your stream.
Well, yeah. Well, they're saying that this launch went better than Diablo 3 launch. I don't think so. I remember playing Diablo 3. Remember, it was bad the first day, but I think by the second day it was fixed.
Now I'm thinking it seems like it came out Monday. It came out Monday, right? Tuesday, Monday?
No, I think it came out Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, well, since between Thursday and Saturday, there were some hiccups, but it worked. But now it's like literally unplayable.
Well,
I'm
I
just
remember
upset.
Thursday it went down after a couple hours, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then Thursday night, DJ got it to work at like 11 o'clock my time at night.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, you did it on your stream. So I just watched him because I couldn't play. And then Friday it was working fine. Saturday was working fine. And now it's...
Now I'm taking myself in the butt for... Because I wanted to learn. I was going to do that. I mean, I was house sitting all weekend too. So I really have I mean, probably could have played... My laptop probably could have played this. But... Well, darn. I'll talk to my secretary and figure out a time to try again. Let's keep trying tonight till 8 o'clock. It'll watch at like 7:55. We all get into a game.
Just can't believe people are actually watching me fail at this. Yeah. Well, it was going to be a day where I wasn't really going to be doing any streaming anyways if we weren't doing this. So, yeah. And don't forget, everyone, karaoke tonight. And now no games are showing up. Oh, here we go. No games. Come on.
Bye. My dasher's rounding the corner. I can see it in my camera. But I'm starving.
Well, I hope you enjoy your food. And I hope that DJ comes back soon. Because it's going to work any second now, I swear it. As soon as you guys both leave to go eat, it's going to work.
I'll eat here. I'll just mute my mic so you don't hear me crunching away. Well then. I know. My cat cannot believe that this is happening. So what's the T-ball mean and like the names after? Is there any significance to that or?
Time is but a window. It's the YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. I knew that. Now that I see that, and the name after is just something random.
Well, I mean, like I'm basing it on the character that I'm playing at the time. So like I made a sorceress earlier to test it out. The name after was Magic because she's a sorceress.
Ah, makes sense. Makes sense.
With the Necromancer, he deals with death, so his name is Death.
Okay, I like it. It's organized. Here, so I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
Okay, guys.
You're on your own.
Yep, I will talk to my stream. Cactus, how are you doing tonight? How's Valorant going? Did you ever manage to get that skin you wanted? You got rank R, you're Radiant now.
Hey.
So it's fixed, we're playing?
I would love to say yes.
Damn.
Saya, I see you talking in chat. Join up and see if you can get it to work real quick. Mine still says this thing up here. Yeah. I'm gonna use voodoo magic on it real quick. Abracadabra. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Nope, didn't work.
Hello?
They should have done maintenance on Tuesday like Counter-Strike does.
Yeah, Sunday? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't a day they should be working.
Mm-mm.
This is when everyone plays.
This is the Dark Lord's Day. Sunday.
How do you figure that?
Well, like it's the Lord's Day for people that go to church, but I figure like the Dark Lord. You know what I
Well,
mean?
it's not really like that's supposed to be the Sabbath, Saturday.
Ah. Well, little do I know about religion. I don't know much.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Personal question: did you go to church growing up?
Yeah, actually, till I was like 7 or 8 years old. I was raised Catholic, and then I realized how dumb it was.
Did you get
And
the free
then-
bread?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
free
yeah.
bread. I did the communion. I took the little
Really?
sip of wine. Did everything.
Were you
But,
baptized?
What is
No.
your baptized name?
we get a name.
I don't know.
No, that's not how it works.
What is your angel? I know at one point they had me choose an angel.
I'd never had that, but I wasn't Catholic.
I think my mom told me once, and I forgot. Like Gabriel or something. I don't fucking know.
I've seen the show Supernatural. Gabriel's pretty cool. All right, Saya, does it work for you?
Trying to create a game.
Saya, when you open it up, do you have that we're aware that some characters remain stuck still? Okay.
Yeah.
That went away for me. Maybe let me close.
Maybe
out
if I
Charlie.
appear offline, it'll work. No. I've
Maybe
tried
if you-
everything. Everything.
Maybe
It's
if
not
you
gonna work.
spin around in a circle like 6 times and then jump up and down.
You know I am a witch. I
And go
could probably
Beelzebub,
figure it
Beelzebub,
out.
Beelzebub.
Someone tells me this isn't gonna work. Oh, loading. This is the furthest I've gotten ever.
So you're gonna be doing Jolene tonight in karaoke, huh?
Huh? No. I gotta get loosened up and drink, and it's a work night.
There's nothing like singing in front of 100 people while sober.
To join game, even though it was a game that I created. Nice. Well, no, it's not working. I'm gonna call it quits.
You can't do that. We got 30 minutes until quit time.
No.
Come on,
No.
perseverance. Not gonna let this beat us.
We could be doing something like, I don't know, fruitful.
Diablo 2.
No, we can't do Diablo 2.
Diablo 2, the original Diablo 2.
No.
It's a shame they aren't connected. I'd be launching that right now. You guys get on Resurrected since it worked for you guys, and I would just get on that.
We'll play together in spirit.
It is weird that I can join. Oh, my game just crashed to the desktop. Never mind.
Yeah, that happened to me
I
a
gotta-
second ago. Maybe that's a good sign.
Maybe.
Like a really
Let me
weird
reload the
good
launcher.
sign.
I was about to say, oh, I could join a game, but yeah.
Okay, no, now that I closed out of my Battle.net launcher entirely and reloaded it, I still have that banner there too. That.
Just fucking play Valorant already. Yeah.
Do you have Valorant installed?
This computer.
Not
let me
playing
see.
Valorant before you
No,
take
we
your
don't.
meds.
I don't.
And I refuse to play Valorant because I've gone so long without playing it. I want the clean state of saying I've never played Valorant.
Wait, you've never played Valorant?
No.
Then
No,
how do
I
you know if
haven't.
you're a Sage main?
Oh no. I guess.
Because every girl is a healer. Come on. Don't even start.
I didn't know Sage was a healer.
We're not playing Valorant, Cactus.
It only lets me check for updates once every minute? What is this?
You're technically DDoSing them whenever you do that. I need a fucking back scratcher or something. Thought I had one. Creepy ass owl one too.
I used to have a couple nice ones. They get stolen every time.
Oh fuck.
I don't know, people come over and they just decide to keep them. I could understand. A good back scratcher is hard to find.
It's true. It's all about that little hand on the end of it, you know, the way it's designed.
All right, so you know what I think that everyone would like to hear about? The tournament when we were on NetExtreme. I think it was called NetExtreme at the time. Actually, it wasn't called NetExtreme. Yeah, it was called NetExtreme. It was called NetExtreme after we won NetExtreme. When you guys went to Gigabits without me because I was sick. Remember that one?
I do remember that. Yes.
Who was our fifth?
Our fifth
Lemon,
was.
we just tried. We can't do it.
Who was our fifth? Why I for some reason want to say JRP, but it's not.
It definitely wasn't JRP.
Yeah, no. Was it Carter?
Did we have Carter yet? I don't think we had Carter until right before CPL, so I don't think it was him. It may have. I don't think we even had Cannon yet. Wait, did we have Cannon?
No, we had Cannon. Yeah, we definitely had Cannon.
Okay. I guess you would remember him in LAN. He's a big dude.
Fucking huge. God, that guy was so big. Like a walking refrigerator. No, he was like the kingpin.
I got to play a season with him in CS:GO. It was nice seeing him again.
That was cool. Yeah, it might have been him or. And it's so crazy how foggy my fucking memory is when it comes to that shit. It does feel like it was yesterday, though. That's the weirdest part.
The most satisfying LAN, I'd have to say, was... Do you remember when Riddick started to take over and people were saying like he was like the #1 sniper? And we went to that Orca LAN and I dropped 36 against him on train.
Yeah, everyone was like hooting and hollering over Riddick, and you're just like, "Oh, that's cool. Hold on, hold my water instead of hold my beer."
Yeah, because it's all I drink.
Like, yeah, and then you're just like, "Let me just drop 30 on him real quick, bear back." And it was like effortless for you to do it. Like he was nothing compared for you.
Those were good times.
Hell yeah, I remember that place.
All right, you guys all got food, right? So I think I'm gonna get some food real quick. While I wait for this a little bit longer. I say we give it till 6. If it doesn't work, we gave it a really good shot today, guys. Good memories.
Like a 4-hour shot.
Be right back.
But yeah, I'm gonna get like a sandwich.
Yeah, Lemon, the reason it's not working for us is because me and John were already in a game when the maintenance started, and it thinks that our characters are still in a game when they are in fact not. So we cannot play on other characters or use those characters right now.
Yeah, they're stuck in like some sort of purgatory.
That's what I said. I ordered agua fresca from this place. It's a taco place, and they sent me a Coke.
Lame.
I know. I'm a little bummed.
What's on agua fresca?
Like a juicy water.
Yeah, like a carbonated water situation.
Oh.
Yeah, made with like fruit and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, are you guys free Saturday, perhaps?
I can do Saturday.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try this again Saturday, but we do have sub game Saturday at like 6 or 7, so like in the afternoon again if you can until we do Counter-Strike. If that works for you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Same. That works for me.
Okay. We shall do that then. Fill John in when he gets back. Only this time, we'll do an actual game and not just a podcast.
How fucking hilarious would it be if the game started bugging out again?
I'll be so upset.
I think the 4 of us are just cursed.
We're gonna have to then do like a Tuesday or something. Like we can't do like weekends anymore.
It's weird though, because the game was fine. It's like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. It's a 20-year-old game. It's not like they're like doing like intensive updates and patching. You know, game's been out for fucking a decade.
When is my angelfish trying to eat?
Actually, how long is a decade? Hold on.
10 years.
All right, so 2 decades. The game's been out for 2 decades, and we got some server issues. Jesus Christ! I blame it's all the cross progression shit. Gotta be.
Maybe.
Them damn Xbox kids with their fucking consoles. Dang old PlayStation people. And don't get me started on them Nintendo Switches. Them and their 4-player max capacity because they're on a mobile processor and GPU. Actually runs pretty good on the Switch, even though everything's like on super low at 720p.
Really?
I went to grab some
Yeah.
sauce for my tacos.
I want tacos.
I'll never
Yeah, I
say
need to eat
no
some
to
food.
tacos.
Sounds like something Saya would do. No. I don't look at people and put spells on just because I'm a witch. You can't just make these accusations. God. I can't be a witch anymore without,
You
being
gotta be an
harmful or
undercover
something.
witch.
Yeah.
Double. I'm waiting for that. Well, was it October 5th or something? The Nintendo 64 comes out for the Switch.
Yeah, John was telling me about that because they're also doing Sega Genesis, right? And that was my first console.
And they're gonna have online
Yeah.
play if you spend $30 a year.
Yes, I'll do it.
Hell yeah,
I'm
$30 a
I'm
year
gonna
is
do
nothing.
some like nostalgia streams or something.
I
Well,
mean,
if I had a normal Switch, I would turn into a streamer. I would hook up my Switch because those are my games, you know, like those old school ones.
Yeah.
I honestly think that they announced that these games are gonna have online, the ones that have like multiplayer, but they announced F-Zero, which is huge. I love F-Zero so much, but one thing I really hope they announce is GoldenEye.
Yeah, that's what John was saying.
Yeah, if they do GoldenEye, oh my god. Four-player multiplayer GoldenEye, like, would be so much fun. Holy shit. Especially playing with a controller that has 2 joysticks instead of that one.
Mhm.
That way aiming and shit will be a little easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a game like probably so many people have stories like this, but I lived in a neighborhood with a ton of kids. So it was only 4 players, obviously, but we'd all get together at someone's house, sit in their basement, playing that, taking turns for hours on end. Like that's just what we would do. And it was always the bunker. We really liked the bunker map for some reason.
The
And like
bunker, yeah.
and like facilities. It was just yeah. That game is so fun. You always have the person who goes odd job.
That's the one friend that everyone hates.
Yeah.
I always played as Jaws. Big guy. That way, if I started winning, no one could be like, "You're using the cheapest character in the game." I'm like, shut up, jerk.
Damn, tell him.
Actually, back then I'd be like,
Shut your mouth. You're
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
Oh my
Stupid
god,
head.
these graphics. I just looked up GoldenEye 64.
Superfly. Thank you for the sub. 2 months in a row. Hello. We're vibing because we can't play the game. So my kid is screeching. It's fine. Totally normal. Totally normal. Everything's fine. What a day it's been.
right?
Yeah, we'll have to try this again next week.
Oh, Derek, I was going to show you the mess that Frenzy left me when I came home this morning. I don't even know what this is. It's some styrofoam. Send it to you too, Saya. He tore this up, and I was like, great, I get to clean this up.
I sent Sean a picture the other day. My kid got into like a roll of toilet paper. Did you just cough on me? Ew. He got into a roll of toilet paper and it was all over the floor.
Yeah.
And I was like, have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Let's see.
So yeah, I had a similar situation. I was like, look at this picture of toilet paper all over the floor. I wonder if I still have that picture on my phone.
Yeah, it was like a. He must have come in some package. It was just all over the floor.
I literally still have it on my phone. I'll send it to you.
I know I was missed.
Hey, so we decided that we're gonna play again
It's
next
gone!
Saturday.
It's gone!
What's gone?
The banner thing.
My will to live.
No way.
Wait a second. Watch it work right now.
It might.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, everything just went really quiet for a second. I thought my stuff was.
If it works.
No, I still have the banner on mine. But remember, mine went away for a little bit and then came back. Oh my god, that mess.
Yeah. Not working, huh?
I accidentally did it the wrong way the first time, but I'll give it 1 second. If it doesn't work, then yep, we should probably call it.
Yeah. We're gonna play Saturday, John. Next Saturday.
Saturday.
Before sub games. Like, we're gonna play up till sub game time, and then we're still gonna do sub games.
Okay, sounds good.
Like, afternoon, this stream, and then
Guys,
sub game.
I think we did a great job defeating the minions of hell tonight.
It was pretty sick.
Great. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Deej,
sick.
incredibly
We make a great
clutch
team.
plays.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's because, you know, paladin, you know what I mean? Just constantly tanking, you know?
Spinning and stuff.
You know, my hammer spinning and shit. We got to like what? Like we got to like level 30 or some shit. Just don't mind the screen. It's glitched.
Yeah,
they don't
it's
show our
glitched.
true levels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got to what, Act
okay.
3 or some shit. I forget.
Act 3 hell, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
We were speed running it, so we were actually going for the world record, but we had to stop early.
Yeah, I had that pre-order bonus where they give you like the XP potion of godliness, just for pre-ordering, and got us really far. Let us speed run.
Yep.
We're under an NDA though. We can't talk about it yet.
Yeah, it's before. And this video's going live tomorrow anyway, so it's whatever.
And on that note, I'm gonna raid somebody.
All right, stream. Thank you guys, everyone in there, for watching. We'll be closing it for now. It is karaoke night. We'll be starting karaoke at 8. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything before that, but thank you guys for watching us talk about old times. Thank you for joining us, Bree, and thank you for joining us, Deej.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
It was nice meeting you too.
And we'll see you
Nice
guys
meeting you too.
Saturday.
And we're gonna start for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night.